I'll weep. I'll cry.
Yep.
Okay.
I've hit the start button. Everything is good to go.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
In a minute. So, to kind of go over everyone with a quick recap. Ta-da. Graham, the Murray, Lucas, and Hope have all been traveling in the Velbican Cave, starting from Strato and heading south, trying to get to the abandoned gate of Darbic, which will eventually lead to Lucas's hometown, where his villagers are still petrified from some kind of monster creature that he has not explained yet. Taking the path through the caves, y'all have discovered spiders, giants, and old temples with ancient religions that some of you barely recognize or remember, specifically the Temple of Farseal, with a strange note upon the walls. This entire way, you've been slowly following a small white rabbit, very interesting thing that has led you deeper into the tunnels, past these past these darkened caverns filled with beasts that seem to chase and snuff out light sources. The areas without light are dizzying and disorienting, though. Eventually finding your way through those sections, you came across a bit of a crossroad with a number of different tunnels. To the south, you saw stone work, a path leading to something. To the west, another piece of stonework, crystal structures and plants. To the north, another pathway, and to the south, what looks to be a withering location as well. Trying to figure out where to go, you eventually came across two travelers, two merchants, Talbek and Janor. Talbek, one of the Velbican beetle folk, molted multiple shells. The creature was massive and looked like a seasoned explorer of these dark tunnels. And Janor, a drider, not of a traditional spider mix, but of a centipede. After making some small talk in a fairly stressful situation, a very stressful exchange, you did pick up a lantern, the Fire Loki lantern, which they said would help you traverse these tunnels and the darkness of the light snuffers. And when we stopped, you saw that the White Rabbit was right near you and headed what you believe might be west, deeper down the tunnel after making contact with you. One of you, I believe the most, the most perceptive, which was Lady Hope, you did notice that the White Rabbit had a third eye upon its head as it turned and ran into the darkness, following the stone path. What do you all wish to do?
You know, good question. My adventurous heart wants to take me off after the rabbit here, but, you know, kinda up to the group here.
Did the other one have a third eye?
I don't know.
Which one?
Or did the rabbit always have a third eye?
The thing
Did I have a third eye?
The thing I've kind of noticed is it's kind of gotten more weird the more times we've come across it. Like, it's definitely the same rabbit, but there's new features every time we see it.
Let's put it like this. Think of the rabbits, George, and I'm gonna follow that rabbit.
The Murray goes off into the darkness. Do you all follow?
Yep.
All right.
Sure.
I suppose that answers that then.
I guess so.
So the first thing you do is you do cross what seems to be another pathway. up north around here, you can see what is very clear a crystalline cavern of sorts. And as you walk by, you do notice there's creatures, small, what looks to be moving crystal-like creatures, walking along the shards and splinters. Continue on. Eventually, finding more and more stonework. This stonework, all of it is imprinted with symbols. What seem to be getting clearer and clearer. All of these symbols seem to have some kind of connotation. Those, does anyone want to make a religion check?
I suppose I could be convinced. Hold on.
I will give him the help action,
Yay, I love advantage.
because I figure that's probably going to be worth more than D8 Bardic Inspiration.
We'll see.
Woo!
I think it helped.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
I will take
So
that.
What you will discover is this is all celestial print. It seems as though you're looking at what seems to be a rolling hymn. If you were to walk through, yeah. Basically, it is a poem that has been typed out across the floor. The contents of this poem seem to be talking about a event that happened long ago, a shattering, a breaking, and a reveling of the truth, and a situation where the truth must be hidden. And it just goes on and on and on about it. Some pieces are broken and lost to time, but that's the general bit. And it refers quite a bit to the god, well, the angel Farseal, the angel of truth, and the other angels in that pantheon. At some point, it also mentions in a switch to bits and pieces outlying on the edges of infernal script as well.
This is also like all to do with like the last time we were here, the last session we had where like that angel we noticed was like missing from the pantheon that we like kind of never heard about before, right?
Yes, this angel Farseal.
Cool.
You are at a split path. Do you guys go up or do you go down? Down is dirt, the path is north.
Which one? Okay, I kind of want to see if we can kind of deduce which way the rabbit is heading towards here. What would you call that? Survival, investigation, or perception?
The rabbit's nowhere to be seen currently.
Can I check the dirt for footprints?
Yeah. Roll a survival check real quick. Actually, don't even need to roll. You just look, and you don't see any footprints. Your survival score is probably high enough for that.
At least my investigation.
Yeah.
Perhaps the rabbit is real and unreal at the same time, and can only be observed in moments when it is being observed.
Thank you, Murray.
Turns out you can
Insight.
only observe things while you're observing them? What?
Quantum superposition. Perfect. Murray just starts fucking writing notes in a book. Also, nose is bleeding slightly.
Now that I do believe.
All right. So,
Uh,
north or south?
maybe.
There's no pathway or no marks that say that the rabbit went south.
Could I do like an Arcana check to like sense if like magical energy's in the air for this kind of a thing? Would you let me
sure.
do that? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Give you a general bit.
Just to see if I can sniff out. Oh, that's pretty fucking good, actually. Hold up. That's a 17 on the die. Hold on. Ugh.
Do you have the spell Detect Magic, by the way? I should ask.
I don't know if I have it prepared.
Okay. I would say let's leave it to that instead. Because
Okay.
that would be a good use of that spell and a point in case for it.
Let
Um,
I got
me...
a free casting of it.
Oh, in that
I
case,
would
we'll have
say-
Murray do it.
Yeah, what? Oh, perfect. Because I would say you don't see any obvious magical signs around you, like just from a basic observation.
Fair enough.
But with Detect Magic, how long does cast this take? Is it just an action?
Instant. In my case, in instant case, I always have it prepared. I can cast it as a once a day thing as well without having to use spell slots, because Firbolg. So say, habba-de-goo, habba-de-zoo, show me what's good in this hood. And I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Does it tell you what do I have to tell you about any magic that is in this area?
So what I can see the residue of magic or current magic spells being casted. If I focus on things, I can tell the specific type of school that magic is from, and I think I have a 60-foot radius in which I can see anything magical within that radius.
Okay.
Even
So
through
all
walls?
around you,
It
you
can
would
be
get...
I can beat through surfaces, but only a specific type of length. It's like a couple feet for wood, like a thin sheet of lead I can't see through. Like it just depends on what material it is. If it's stone, it's like
Okay.
an inch of stone or something.
So you feel abjuration magic, a very small bit of abjuration magic coming from all of the stone tiles.
Intriguing.
That is currently what you feel. Like the remnants is a better way to answer that. The remnants
like
of magic.
There was a mass hollow spell or something casted within the entirety of this place. Now ruined, but barely. On the surface, there's something of protection magic on these tiles and stones. To what degree, I could not say. Though, at least it's not too powerful. But in terms of a four-legged friend and multi-eyed friend, no longer here to be seen. Our best choice? Pick a path. At this point, I'm either heads or tails.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, no, Murray just pulls out a gold, flips it. Let me get my quarter.
All right.
Have you decided which way is which, though?
Shit, I have to redo it.
I say dragon up north, shield south.
Ting. Tails.
Shield south. Or I guess the other path.
Alright, you proceed to head southbound.
And then, DM, I would also like to, Hope is going to go stealth scout mode again and start, like, moving ahead of the group to keep an eye out for things.
Don't die.
Alright. Hope, I want you to roll a stealth check. You don't have to really go far, we'll put it that way. We'll save some time.
That'll be fine.
You immediately head over
I didn't
and
roll
find
great
yourself
anyways.
at a small camp.
Wow, what a wall.
Long rest. Long
You head
rest.
We already had a long rest. We just had
It
one.
looks,
did we?
yeah, a little bit of
Oh,
content.
yeah.
You end up
you're right,
resting
you're
at the
right.
Temple of Farseal. You begin to look around. You see two tents and a very, very old-looking campfire. You don't know the exact age or time, but it's been probably a while since anyone has been here. The tents themselves, both of them, have large scratches and tears, as though something ripped apart or tore these places apart at some point.
Was it like
There was definitely an attack.
was it like animals or was it like done with intent? Was this done with tools or claws here?
Claws.
Hmm.
Looks claw-like, at least.
Okay.
Nature's fury, or something akin to it.
As you examine and look around, most of you will see what seems to be about 3 corpses. The remains, bones, long gone, of some individuals, one of which has been completely ripped to shreds, pieces of it lying all over the camp. For those with a better investigation, though, The Murray and Lucas. Looking around, both of you will notice that there is a small pouch of what looks to be some silver and an old journal.
Let's see here. I see the gobbledygoo and the gobbledygoo. Let's see here. I'll take this and Murray's gonna pick up the book and it's like, there's some shinies in that pocket there. Though, I think that may interest others more than me at the current moment. I pick up the journal, it's like, I can't wait to see what the last page is.
So first off, you get 43 silver pieces.
Hooray.
I will add that to the total.
All right. So you begin to look and through the journal. As soon as you pick it up, it feels very loose. Parts of it the leather seem to like flake off. This seems to be a very delicate and old text.
Understood. For the time being, just because I know pieces of knowledge like this, like, books are great over time. If I fucking open this shit, more than likely it'll fall apart. So if I can, I'm just gonna like put it in my bag for the time being, up until I can find someone with a mending cantrip or something to help me fix this.
Sounds good.
Do you not have mending?
I knew how to cast mending at one point. Those days are gone. He looks haunted as he's like staring to like 1,000-yard distance, as like you think you hear screams at Cyber's.
Do we need
I've
to?
seen some shit.
Do we need to have a talk, big man?
Oh, you don't want to hear these voices in my head. It's not great.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, let's put it like this. Remember when we had to save Lucas, and
Yeah.
I stared into the void? Well, the void stares back. Don't look in the void.
Noted.
All right.
Mm.
So, with that said, what do y'all want to do?
I guess, is there a path forward here?
Nope. As far as you can
No,
tell,
Lucy.
this is a dead end.
Okay.
I'm looking. There is a wall. There is the other path with the pathway on it, and not the dirt path.
I
guess I'll
think
just go back.
in that
Go the other
case,
path.
yeah, let's go back and go up the other path.
Okay. You proceed to head up to a new location. And the path, the stone path, suddenly widens, opens, and then suddenly stops into a large and steep drop. A large crevasse is on the other side. The path continues faintly. You can barely see if you come to the corner here. Look, as you approach, you notice a very strange scene. You see what looks to be remains all along the ridge, right before the cliff's edge. Bones, pieces of animals. It looks to be, in some cases, even some humanoid people. All along here to here are just bones and corpses.
This shit's just straight
So
up not
it's-
kosher.
Nope.
The rabbit down there in that chasm and going to come up and eat us.
No, he's staring up at us and flipping us off the whole time.
What a scary ass rabbit. Jump that high.
So there's like a few corpses over here, but then right when you get to the line here, there is a ton of corpses.
So we're at like the very tip of that particular temple that we were warned about beforehand. Okay.
I got like light detect magic should still be going. Like, do I
Yes.
sense any like necromancy or some shit?
Transmutation. You sense an
Transmutation.
incredibly strong transmutation spell all throughout this area, throughout the entire. It feels like everything that is past this area here is transmutation.
Holy shit. I don't know which person casted Earthquake here, but my god.
And
is the spell active, or is it like
Yes.
remnants of transmutation?
No, it's active.
Okay, scratch that. The whole wall's alive.
Now, when you say
Alright.
alive,
In a manner of speaking, the weave goes through this place using mass amounts of transmutation magic. For lack of a better term, someone or something is controlling these walls and shaping it to its will.
so
Well, that's
And,
comforting.
Oh, let's put it this way: they're no slouch either. You need to be a pretty powerful magician of sorts to cast something like this. And I'm looking at the equivalent of the Grand Canyon.
Josh, is there a bone nearby to me that I can just kind of pick up without getting too close to the edge here?
Oh, yeah, dude, you can definitely pick up. There's like a full-on humid corpse that is next to you.
I'm gonna take like a femur or something.
Sure.
And then okay.
You proceed to look down at this corpse. You do find a femur on him.
Before I pull the femur off, do I notice anything like specific, like any damage to the skeleton?
Roll investigation.
Beautiful. I wish I was better at these. That's okay. That's a nat 20 to start off the night there. Let's go.
I'll put this so you can also do a medicine check for this, but this works fine. You take a look and you notice that this skeleton is missing their right arm, and you can tell that this is like a whole bone structure. Like this person fell back and died and laid on the floor. That's why the bones are so connected.
Right.
But it's missing pretty much most of their right arm. And a good portion of their face has been completely shaved off, like their skull. It looks like someone took a skull and pushed it against sandpaper and removed like a good maybe half an inch and then took it off.
Okay, so for where the arm is missing at, where does it cut off at specifically? Are we talking like the entire forearm is gone and it like proceeds into the shoulder a little bit, or is it just like a section of the forearm where the hand would be completely gone?
Upon looking, you find the missing pieces, and it looks like it was around where the elbow was. Right above the elbow. Oh fuck, I forgot the exact bone. But it is. It's the what is the bone right above the elbow?
Like the funny bone, right?
Yeah, the funny
Yeah,
bone.
I know what you're talking
What's above
about.
there?
Like where it
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
connects to it. Okay.
There it is. When you put as you put those pieces together and find them, they're also completely shaved off, like they've been perfectly cut through, and you can't find anything else of that arm.
Okay.
Or that hand.
So
Or hand.
when you said it was grounded earlier, does it look like it was cut through, or does it look like something like shaved it down?
Looks like something like cut or shaved it. It's hard to say.
Okay.
It looks like perfectly shaven. Shaven's the better word.
Shaven is the better word? Okay. Because it's not like a giant cleaver went straight through it. It's like something ground it down.
It looks like that. Yeah, it's smooth too. That's the other thing.
Unnaturally so. Okay.
Terrible theory.
Go on. I'm listening.
I was gonna throw a rock to test said theory, but I worry more about our safety than the rocks.
It's funny you say a rock. I was gonna throw a bone over.
I've been
Go for it.
I
Don't
was
take
thinking
notes.
ration.
A ration?
Do we have any meat?
We have like...
If like some dried meat would be in a ration or something like that, because if it does stuff to flesh.
I think we have like a month's worth of rations or something like that. I know
Also,
we have
we ever paid attention to rations? So
not really, but we did like buy enough food for our entire
It's-
journey plus some through this. So
It's only a problem. Rushes only come into a situation if an event happens where your food would get poisoned, in my opinion, or you overextend an adventure.
Well,
Yeah,
let's look at this. I'm hypothesizing that these look like they've been gone through with sandpaper and an incredibly either coarse and have become fine bone powder. I'm guessing that these walls move at a great speed to a point where they could cause trauma like this. That is my hypothesis. Is what causes it, walls moving and changing at an extreme rate. Let's see. I'm just gonna pick up just like a leg, just like so look, and I'm just gonna toss it through the cavern and see what happens.
You proceed to toss it. As you toss it, right about here, it proceeds to disappear. And
Horrid.
there's this thin bit of dust where it went over the ledge, about 2 feet high.
Wait, when you say it disappeared, like it went into the hole, or it just disappeared mid-flight?
Mid-flight, it just there's just this poof of dust about 2 feet high, right about where the edge is, and that's it.
was
It's
there
gone.
any sound at
do we
all?
hear it? Yeah.
Oh, you hear this? Just a quick.
Incredible. Death on contact. It's so much worse than I imagined.
Or it's a illusionary wall.
Could be.
You want to put your arm through it?
You know, I've got a.
I like my arms, thank you very much.
Not gonna lie. I'm quite convinced it's not an illusion magic, just by the sheer number of corpses around us here.
Now, y'all look around and you start to notice, all of you start to begin to notice, a lot of these corpses are missing and shaved off in different areas. One of these looks to be a horse. And you notice that it's just the back end of a horse.
Like it was walking through and then it just gone.
Yeah.
Alright, might be some credence to the idea that it's a vaporizing death wall.
Death
I think that
wall?
we should turn back.
Agreed.
Can Murray see
Please.
anything with the death wall or anything that where it might be emanating out of here?
Yeah. You can roll an investigation check. I will give you.
Take a
If
bardic.
you want to move up. Yep, if you want. You have to move up and you can investigate this area.
Fuck it. I've already lost my mind.
Can I join her?
Okay.
It's gonna be it's Murray doing it, not me. But I'll give Murray the bardic because
Okay.
my
What am I rolling?
Lucas,
investigation here.
You aid the Murray as you both walk up and start eyeballing and looking around this area to see if there's anything of importance.
Let's see here. Investigation. If I could read what my abilities do. There we go.
And
It's
then
a 20.
you also get a
flat.
D8.
And you get advantage because of Lucas helping you.
That is
It
an
was
advantage.
20 with the advantage.
nice.
Let's see here. And then for the bardic, it's a total for 22.
22. Okay. All right, you begin to look around. So first off, it seems like a fairly unassuming cabin. There's nothing outside the bones. There'd be no way to tell that you are just a few inches away from maybe death. One thing you do begin to see, two things stick out. First off, across the way, now that you're here, you can actually see the other side pretty clearly. And you see the white rabbit is on the other side, staring at y'all.
Fuck.
The other thing you notice is very clearly on about 5 foot by 5 foot carvings, there are stones that are inlaid across the cavern walls at about the same, just 3, maybe 4 feet off the ground, around all of you guys. One of those stones is actually a familiar design.
Oh, baby, baby.
It's been a long time, but in the Temple of Farsil, you came across a symbol. It looked like a Y. You do recognize and see that symbol over on the wall.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is that there's possibly a safe way to cross with a powerful transmutation magic guarding this place. And the only way to get across may be to find the specific symbols that get us across.
Okay.
The ones that speak safety. That's hypothesizing, though. I don't know a whole lot about the civilization, the religion, all the confuttery and what they do.
So, shot in the dark here.
There-
It might be just the stupidest idea.
Yeah, plenty of those.
Well, you know, but what if it's written in that journal we picked up? Look, if you give
You know, do it. The book's like seconds away from falling apart, and any more force than lightly touching it with a feather may cause it to disintegrate.
Let me see what spells I have. If nothing else, I can
See if I can
try.
fabricate. I might be able to make a copy of the book.
I forget that you have fabricate as a spell. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a great
That's
spell.
useful.
I think it'd most assuredly be my last casting of 4th level spell slots of the day. Let's see here.
Oh, that's right. We did
Spells.
both cast Dimension Door, didn't we?
I'm pretty tapped, I won't lie to you. I do
Already?
have it. So, if you give me an hour, I could probably replicate the book.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna spend the next hour or so keeping an eye out to make sure that something's not gonna sneak up on us while Murray's working on shit.
You just see Murray pull out like a bunch of like leather strings and just like loose leaf paper and some ink, and he starts writing like transmutation symbols around it, as well as making a whole circle for the extremely disheveled book. And he's gonna make a 1-for-1 copy from the book using new materials.
Oh,
Okay. An hour goes by. This area seems to be quiet. Empty.
Quiet.
If any of you look back across the cavern, you'll notice that the rabbit is gone, too. Eventually, yeah, you're able to remake the book. It is difficult
Continue.
to completely remake something when it has been destroyed or lost.
Yeah, no, there's gonna be some missing text. This I've
But-
already figured.
It is much sturdier than it would have been. A lot more information may even be able to be taken from it.
As long as it's legible.
All right, so go ahead and roll an investigation check, Murray.
Absolutely, I will roll this investigation.
take another Bardic.
You're passing these out like candy, and I appreciate it. Jesus Christ, I'm going to need that Bardic. So right now we're sitting at a 16.
Roll an 8. Roll an 8. That'll do. That's
21 total.
So what you get to is an interesting passage. Most of this book, just through time, has been lost. But you do get to a general idea of why the people were here, whoever it was. The names are lost. The time period, one of the dates goes back to about, it reads about maybe 1,200 years-ish? 12 to
Jesus.
1,500 years?
I'm surprised the book has lasted this long.
Exactly. It's literally just one single line of text. You're lucky to have found it. Um, Eventually, you get to a point in which it talks about the Oblivion Wall.
We're not
Um,
even at an Oblivion Orb, it's just a Oblivion Wall now.
and
This
it
is some shit.
mentions how anything that crosses it is disintegrated. There's more text saying, unfortunately, and that's where that part ends. Going further down, you find more information, little things, and eventually a symbol of sorts pops up in the book.
Wouldn't happen to be the Y, would it?
One of them actually is the Y, but there's another symbol.
Lovely.
Let me grab it. This one is a little different. It looks like a kind of like a triangle with a line going down the middle of it. I want to see if I can post this. There we go. Looks like this.
Okay. So it's this one up here.
Maybe.
Alright. So I made a copy of the book, got some information on some of the symbols, and this so-called Oblivion Wall, as it was noted as.
And the only text that's next to these symbols is passage.
Passage. I have a really stupid idea, but just as a heads up, at least for today, especially after the fabricate stun I pulled, that took a lot out of me, and I'm not exactly a heavy hitter right now. Barring that, I still have some useful conjuration tricks. Other than that, Murray's gonna do something somewhat stupid. You know, try his best to like line up where the fucking we see the symbols that are on the walls, right? Like that are like surrounding this whole place.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit through the hall and like try to find like an area where the passage symbol would correlate to like this wall over here. I think it's like around here.
So basically, when you look down, it's actually like on the floor around here, like cuts down. Yeah, so you can still visually see them.
If I can, I'm just gonna grab some bones and like see if they can pass through the area like where like that specific sigil is located. Like if like say I were to follow along a path.
Where are you throwing the bone?
Let's see. We're trying to figure that out. Hold on. So we got along the floor. This lines up to fucking. How the fuck am I supposed to reach that? And all this dark stuff around it. This is just wall, right? It's like a city
that's
wall.
just walls. Yeah.
Okay, that's walls. Oh boy. I doubt conjuration magic would be able to go through it. Teleporting might do some real fuck shit here. I don't know. I just want to like see if I can like. I want to throw a bone in a specific area just to like test to see like, hey, which areas are safe and which ones aren't. But best I got is possibly going through a wall to try to get to the area that says passage. I'm gonna tell you what. As a test, I'm gonna summon a mage hand, see what happens if the mage hand goes through the wall.
Cool. You summon a mage hand, you push it to the wall, and as soon as it hits the wall, it disappears.
Cool.
Ah, good to know. So, don't try to teleport through it.
Whereabouts does the wall begin here, Josh? Is it like just here, basically?
It
Probably where
is-
the line of bones ends, it turns to bone meal.
Unironically, there is a nice fine powder
Very good.
of that just kind of goes around the entire thing. Yeah, it's very clear where it begins.
Okay. In that case,
Fucking Indiana Jones this shit.
I see where the Y is, right? Like if I could feasibly line up like a mage hand with it and start pushing it out that way, right?
Yeah, sure, if you'd like.
I think I'm gonna do that as well. I kind of see what Murray is tapping into here, and I'm gonna summon my own and try to do the same.
I don't
Alright.
think the Y will do it, but maybe
Where are
the
you
bat
putting it?
will.
So we'll put it right here in the spot next to me, this particular square right here,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna inch it up until it
Okay.
goes, and then
It's going.
it's going,
It's going.
still going.
Stop. Go back. Go back one. It gets to there, and as it goes farther, it dispels.
Okay.
So, hold on, let me mark that ish. Yeah. It's a terrible mark, but it'll do.
Okay, so we're gonna do this one more time. Hope is gonna send out the mage hand one more time. And then the
Probably.
only I'm thinking up here, so we're just gonna go one square,
Mm-hmm.
two,
It dispels immediately as soon as it leaves.
as soon as it leaves. Okay.
What are you doing now?
We're going to do it one more time. We're going to go to the same spot here, and then we're going to go down one instead.
It dispels.
Dispels.
We
Okay.
can, I can also double up on Mage Hand, and we can just let's just start finding pathways, and I'll just help Hope with whatever direction. So we can just start fucking brute forcing this.
I was about to say, is there going to be... So the next thing we're going to try is... Fuck. Okay. So we got to get from this line, I think, up to here. So the
Right,
question
range,
is
60 feet's about a range limit, yes.
well, is
Right,
that
right,
as
right.
far as you can cast it, right? And then you can move it
Mage
further?
Hand, yes, it's as far as it can move from you, I believe.
Hold on, let
Yeah,
me double
let's-
check.
I could be wrong.
Is there any other symbols or anything in the book?
Yes, so we have two symbols. We have the one for truth and the one for path.
Okay.
The one for path is marked with you see that green gem up there, over there, as I'm pointing to the ground, on the opposite side. So that symbol is path, and we have this Y symbol over here. In the common tongue, it'd be known as truth. So literally, true path is held by these two symbols. In what direction? You've got me.
Makes sense.
Josh, we see these up here as well, correct?
Once you get around a corner, yes.
Okay.
You do eventually start to see them against the wall.
So here's what Hope... I have an idea that I want to try something.
Mm-hmm. Now, quick thing. There was a mention of brute forcing it with the Murray.
Well, no. In terms of brute forcing it, what I meant was we use mage hands to systematically put out locations that we can walk. So what we are just doing in terms of puzzle solving would be brute forcing the puzzle. It'd be you're on the last number and you're just trying to get the last number.
Did you want to do that?
I kind of want to try something real quick, if you'll allow me. So Hope is going to take a step here. We know this is where the safe spot is.
Yeah.
Hope is going to put a foot out as this starts to drop off here, and tentatively step down on it just to kind of like see if there's anything there for her to stand on.
There is a path.
Okay.
Lovely. We got Indiana Jones as shit.
Hope begins to proceed forward to the spot just about.
Nothing happens.
And then it was here specifically where the hand disappeared at, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I know for a fact it made it to this square. Hope is going to step one more square up, and then she's going to look around to see if she sees anything new.
You do see a number of these symbols all throughout here. The chasm is quiet. It's dark. A thing that you do note is that it also ends. There is a clear cutoff for this chasm too. It's just this one room. It does not keep going or anything. It's just this giant, empty, and very deep hole that you're not even all the way over of.
The longer we're here, the more this place scares me.
Hope begins nervously humming a show tune to herself to make herself feel better about the situation. Okay, so from this point forward, Hope is going to cast Mage Hand a couple of times to basically we're going to cover each of the squares around her to see if there's any
You're
extra.
reinforcing it.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay. So this is what happens. Gone. Gone. You have one back. Gone. Gone. Gone, 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 gone.
So
All
everything
the way.
but the one behind me.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, we're going to do that.
One time, find the path would be an actually useful spell.
Okay.
I laughed at Joanne for taking it.
This was not.
Good.
This was safe.
Which one?
This square was safe.
This square was safe? Okay. Then let me do...
This one was not.
We'll do that.
At this point,
Probably
by the way,
like this.
as they're investigating and finding out that there's absolutely no way or no like clear way out through this path, Grem, you're going to
Yes.
look behind and you see that the rabbit is just like 5 feet away from you at your feet. Behind you guys. Over here.
Ah. Mach streelpach.
It stares at you.
Is it
Sure.
look normal?
The third eye blinks, but only the third. And it proceeds to run off the opposite direction, back the way you came.
Guys!
What?
The rabbit! It was behind it! It just went that way!
Murray's like questioning, but we're just here. Can I look to the? This is gonna sound super fucking dumb. Can I see if like at some point we moved from one side of the cavern to the other and we just didn't notice that we did?
The design of everything looks pretty similar. So you don't think that's what occurred.
Gotcha.
You're like
Never mind.
pretty sure.
I'm just gonna continue to be crazy here. Hope, why don't we get you out of there before you get turned to bone meal? Perhaps we could follow the three-eyed menace somewhere that way.
Yeah, I think that's a fair idea. I see a bunch of other symbols here, but I don't know that there's a way forward with them at the moment.
Truth be told,
see.
I have no area way to translate. I could try to translate the symbols, but I'd be looking at an alphabet and not words.
Okay, but do we not want to just follow the rabbit?
I'd rather follow the rabbit, and I think that's what we're doing.
Right, I'm on my way. Hope is gonna make note of each of the symbols as she can while she's
Yeah.
walking away.
Yeah, perfect. You proceed to head back, and Lucas, you're the only one with a unnatural 20 for investigation.
Yes.
One very small detail that you notice is that the line of bones and corpses is exactly the same in like density. There is no indication that anything that walked here at one point was safe. As Hope walks over, she steps into a pile of bones and death that would have been what you believe the safe path here, which seems strange.
Interesting.
It's like noticing a trap, because you're good at traps. You're a rogue.
Yeah.
If this was the safe way, why did things die when they came in contact with this?
That I'm not sure.
So,
But
at
I still
that point,
feel like something's gonna eat us in there. So
okay.
Well, lads, I think we have only one course of action.
Follow the rabbit.
Rabbit, where did you go?
You proceed to get back here. You see the camp down this route and the path. Looking down, you can see the rabbit has gone farther back where you came from.
We actually watch it go back the way we came.
You just want to follow it?
I think we do.
I would agree with that.
It's a weird chase. It isn't going fast, so you don't have to run after it, but it is going. And eventually, you follow it all the way back to here. We originally were at. And this time, it goes... This time, something interesting happens. Hope. Grem. You both look over and you see it has gone south. Oh, no. You both look and you see that it has gone north. Murray, Lucas, you see another rabbit and it's gone south down this path.
About to Spider-Man point all over the place.
of course there were more than one rabbit.
You sure we're not being duped by some fey spirit?
That I'm not sure.
Can I roll like insight to see if like we're getting duped here or something like that?
I'll follow that rabbit to hell. I go to the south.
You motherfucker.
Sorry,
I
there's
would.
one to the north.
That's fair.
You
Listen,
see the Murray
before
run south.
you bastard, Lucas. First of all, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. If anything goes wrong, we meet back up at the chapel. All right?
Sounds good.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, question: who has the lantern?
Murray.
Okay, good.
Oh, shit.
All right. Murray, you head south, and not far at all, actually. You and Lucas, or who's going with the Murray?
It's whoever else. I believe it's Lucas who also saw the
Lucas?
rabbit heading
Okay.
south.
Lucas, Murray, you proceed to head south, and you find yourself immediately at a temple.
I had a nickel for every time I ran into a temple down here. I have 2 nickels.
Seems like the rabbit is guiding us to these temples.
Do you still have detect magic?
Unfortunately, lasts for an hour, I think. So we took a short rest. So I
Yeah.
check.
You
you
could cast it as a ritual for 10 minutes.
I could do that. You give me 10 minutes.
Sure.
To check magic up.
So while you cast that,
I will keep on
the-
lookout and be stealthed.
okay. What you see that the shadows do pick up right below this path. So you are safe. You're outside of it. And when you cast your magic and detect magic, there's an abjuration spell on the temple door. There's some kind of magical trap, you feel, Murray, that it leads into this temple. Meanwhile, the other group, you also follow this rabbit north.
Aye.
And eventually you come to a crossroad. You see this glowing green and this horrifically acrid smell hit your nose. It burns like eating horseradish sauce. Um, looking to your right, one, there is another loop, but the rabbit didn't go that way. But looking to your right, you see what looks to be like acid pools bubbling and dripping from the ceiling. It looks dangerous and horrendous, and you think for a second, oh god, you have to go there. And then you look, and the rabbit went north, even more so.
Ah. What?
Which way?
I guess we'll follow the rabbit for now.
Keep
Agreed.
heading north.
What was it we heard about the acid pits again? I know they mentioned like a few different spots for us to avoid. It was the flowers and gemstones. I don't remember specifically anything about acid pits from last session.
And at this point, you've now made it to here. A
A
pretty
temple.
calm area with another temple. However, the difference with this one, as you're following it, Hope and Grim, both of you, I need you to roll perception checks.
I'm pretty good at these. Is it sight-based perception?
Yes.
Beautiful.
And listening too.
Listening? Okay, cool. Well, the reason I asked is because I get advantage on sight-based stuff.
20 not natural.
20 not natural. Okay.
Thank God for that. That is a 16.
Okay. Both of you will notice, standing on the outpost, slightly asleep, is what looks to be a drow. An armored drow warrior at the door. They have not noticed you.
So I'm gonna roll a stealth roll real quick.
Just had to ask for theological reasons. Does the goddess Loth exist in this world?
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, she does, and
This is a problem.
Ravenheart is trying to kill her. So let's see here. Okay, that's pretty good
Okay.
for a stealth roll. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Hope is gonna kind of like signal to Grem to like lay low for a second.
I'm not going to move. I will stay here and take a knee.
Hope with a dirty 20 is gonna start stealthing up to kind of like see if she can get a closer look at the drow in question here.
Yeah. Okay. You proceed to move up. It looks to be a scout. They have what seems to be a crossbow on their side and some weapons. They definitely are passed out and sleeping when they probably shouldn't be. Taking a bit of a nap or meditating, which is why you're able to sneak up so easily.
Hold up.
They are guarding what looks to be an open door. There is no door. It's actually just a tarp that's been strewn across it to prevent stuff from going in. And ever so lightly, you can hear chatter from inside the temple.
Quick question, Josh. Do elves sleep in your world, or is it like a trance here?
They trance.
Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure of that. Cause if that is the case, I was like, hold up, an elf is asleep. That's not something that's supposed to be happening here. That ain't natural.
Yeah.
That boy ain't right.
that boy ain't right.
That boy, right.
Damn it, Bobby. That boy ain't right. Alright,
I tell you what, this whole world shall know propane.
shut the fuck up. Okay. Hope is going to, as quietly as she can, she's going to cast invisibility on herself.
Okay.
And then she's gonna start moving towards that open door to kind of listen in on what's going on here, while also trying to keep track of the drow behind her.
All right.
That is asleep, quote unquote.
Roll me another stealth check with advantage now, because you're invisible.
Oh, that's much better. I went from before to a nat 20, baby. So that is a grand total of 26.
26. Okay, very nice.
Wait a minute,
Yeah, you're
this
able
looks
to.
familiar.
You're able to easily kind of sneak up, get up to the drow, listen in. Do you want to peek into the room?
I do.
See a copy of us from 6 months earlier.
You now, ever so slightly, peek into the room. You see what looks to be tents, a light fire off in the distance, and you also see engraved on the wall what looks to be another symbol.
Interesting.
The discussions are fairly brief, nothing too crazy. They're kind of talking about the patrol, how long they've been out, which has been a few weeks. One of them mentions them hoping that they return home to Ividia soon. And they mention how they really hope that they don't have to deal with any crystal dragons on the way back once they leave in 2 days' time and switch patrols with the other group.
When they mention that city, is that like Lothdrow city, or are we look at it like or I guess what is it, Seldarine Drow, whatever the non-Loth worshippers are?
Do not have knowledge of the Underdark to a great extent.
Fair enough.
So it's hard to say.
Okay.
You could ask them.
You know, I could. I don't know that I want to. Do I see any symbols like emblazed on like any heraldry or anything like that?
That is a good point, actually. I would say this group in particular does not have any particular symbols or emblems or anything like that. Looking upon the drow, because you're right next to them, you actually look to see if they have any identifying features. You would know, and you've heard that those that follow Lolth would usually have a symbol of Lolth upon like their garments or somewhere.
Like spiders or something like that for it.
This specific group, you do not see anything like that.
What's the kind of vibe I get from these guys?
Hard to say. You do know that the drow were hostile to the Velbican.
That is
You
true.
did mention that. The vibe is that they are currently here on a patrol, and you don't know why they are here. And they are currently, it seems to be resting. They're also preparing. It could be for the trip back home, since they're done keeping guard, or it could be something else. It's hard to say.
Okay. Hope is going to make a note of the symbol on the wall there. God, without too much more knowledge of who these guys are, I don't know that I want to stick around too much longer. So no spider heraldry, they just seem like they're out on patrol, and they're also currently bunkering down in a temple to a potentially long dead angel.
Possibly, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else you'd like to do while you're here?
I desperately want to get a closer look. Is there anything else that they've kind of mentioned while I'm listening in, or is it just kind of like the, God, fucking get me out of here, please?
It's hard to say. Like, they're pretty focused. The group in here, at least.
Okay.
It seems as though most of their talks are about finally getting out of this place. They don't seem to enjoy being out here and outside their city.
All right. Okay. In that case, Hope is going to politely Irish goodbye and step outside the hall and go rendezvous with our main man, Grim.
All right. Grim, you don't see, but eventually you hear Hope.
It sounds like
back.
you hear a little like bird sound almost, kind of leading you back.
I'll follow that then.
And then Hope will dispel the. Hope is also going to keep an eye out. Do we see the rabbit anywhere else, or does
You
this
do
look
not.
awesome? All right. In that case, Hope is going to start heading back towards where, or she's going to dispel the invisibility. I did find another symbol. There's a shitload of drow in there, and I'd rather not tussle with them because I don't know if they're the Lult worshippers or not. But regardless of the matter, it usually ends up not going well in the Underdark, finding a drow down here. So I say let's go meet up with the other two, shall we?
Agreed.
All right.
Hey, Lucas, what do you think this door does?
Oh, Lucas, Murray.
Beats me. I don't know. Do you sense anything?
Oh yeah, it's some fuck shit. That's what I'm hypothesizing, because it looks like we're at another temple, right? This door's got some magic shit on it. So, I'm seeing that it's like a trap of some sort that will do us harm. I'm wondering how fucked up the clerics were that did this. At least I'm taking a guess. I'm guessing explosions of holy fire. What's your bets on?
Can we poke it with the stick? See if we can actually open the door, peek inside, maybe.
Lucas, do you know what the difference between fucking around and science is? It's writing it down.
It's writing down what happens after you poke it with the stick.
Here, I'll just throw a dart at the door.
Okay.
Wait.
How far
I'm
away were
behind
you
the
when you
rock.
threw
All
it?
right,
No, you just-
Yeah, I'll find the rock with Murray. What do we say? 30 feet?
Probably 60. Let's give us some
60? Alright.
Look, I'm looking at this thing. It's kind of fun.
The door explodes on contact.
How? So you're 60 feet back. Go ahead and make an attack to hit it. You just have to hit 10 or higher.
You got
Let's go. Base 10.
Nice.
10? 10? You hit it, and the door proceeds to explode in a giant fireball.
Good, good Murray.
Good stuff, Lucas. Good stuff. Hypothesis correct. It was.
You proceed
God,
to
I hope the
return.
inside isn't destroyed.
You proceed to walk up to the door. It's like kind of slightly blasted off of its frame from that.
Let's hear. This isn't grave robbing, it's archaeology. Right, alright, so.
We just gotta write it down, right?
Of course.
Well, 1,200 years, you know.
As long as like the inside of the temple is like, kosher, safe, I think the Murray's like interested. It's like, is this another temple? It's like, the angel of truth that we've seen, or is this just like another angel that's in that pantheon or something like that? Like, I'm here for some religious study.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth and head in first.
All right, you proceed. Roll a stealth check.
28.
Do you want me to roll
28?
one too if you want to be sneaky?
That would be a good idea for you,
Where?
too, Murray.
Let's see here. What's my fucking sorry? It has been too freaking long.
Dude, Dex.
You're good.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember what my stealth is. My shit's breaking. Help.
SMH my head.
Oh, that's why it's breaking. It's because my character sheet's hiding in the corner. There it is. Look, I double clicked it. The magic of Roll20 has eluded me for some time. All right.
All right.
Let's see here. What's my oh right, I forgot. The muscle wizard is a bowl in a china shop.
Oh,
I
God.
Rolled
Three
a
on stealth.
13.
All right. You
That's
proceed to walk into the room.
Dun, dun, dun,
It is quiet, but you hear the burning pyres. It's well lit. Not only that, you smell what seems to be some nice incense burning.
I see sense.
The other thing that you notice too is there's this other awful kind of flesh burning smell that's underneath all of that too. Looking around, you can see scrolls, you can see gems, you see a little loot over here. As you walk around, you don't sense any other like active abjuration traps or anything. You see a whole living space over here. There is a broken bottle of what looks to be like a fine ale over here. Another thing you notice is, unlike the original temple that you walked into, this one has been reorganized. All of the pews have been evenly stacked over here. Large crystals, too, that you recognize from that one crystal area that you avoided, are also present. And a very strange summoning circle of sorts, or an alchemy circle, is found over here. The thing about the alchemy circle is you notice that there are a few items that are placed along it. And here, as you get closer, are two shoes. And what looks to be a skeletalized and crystallized corpse that has been splintered, blown back, and splattered against the floor.
I still have detect magic up, so in terms of like someone was just doing, like, my question is, in terms of someone doing a magic ritual, does this look like the possibility of a ritual that has failed and has caused a tremendous amount of magical feedback that caused this?
I will let you roll with advantage because of
Word.
that. And with detect magic too, this is definitely a transmutation thing.
Ah, what you are looking at, Lucas, I believe. Let's see here, hold on. Alright, so what's up? I wasn't sure at first, but
We don't talk about that one.
from my technical knowledge, or at least how my master described it to me, was magical feedback. It's literally called rebound. When you cast magic that you are not properly prepared for, i.e. components, magical will, how you bend the weave, all of those are factors in what could happen. This is what usually happens when you are ill-prepared or have the wrong materials.
Makes sense. So this guy was probably inexperienced and then messed up some things.
I'm guessing.
Or
Can
missing something.
I get some deeper insights, like how fucked is this magical circle?
Yeah, you want to check that out. Lucas, is there anything you'd like to do while Murray checks out the circle?
I guess I'll check out like some of these scrolls and stuff over here.
I gotta step away to use the bathroom real quick.
You begin to look up, check out, and take a peek at all of the items in this room. You find a lot.
There's a lot floating around.
You find
Yes.
a lot. You find what looks to be a map of the cave system that you guys are in. You find what seems to be a number of magical scrolls. You find a bag of silver pieces, and you also find fresh rations. Another thing you find as you look around, go ahead and roll a perception check, investigation. Actually, your passive tells you this. It looks like there was also a large amount of alcohol at one point too, but all of it is gone. It looks
More
like
than just that one flask.
Yeah, and as you take it up to smell it, it's fresh. This alcohol, they whoever this person was, they were drinking quite a bit. You're from all the lighting, from all the stuff, from the music instrument, it looks as though they were having a bit of a party before this accident happened to them. But you count what looks to be like 3 bottles of very fine alcohol that this person may or may not have consumed. The alcohol is still wet inside the bottle. I'll put it that way. It hasn't evaporated yet.
Yeah.
So this happened recently.
Yeah, might want to be careful, Murray, because seems like this just happened.
Oh, wait. Hold on. So, if he was drinking, was he drunk casting? Can I just see if there's if some of the sigils are like written down, like someone who had poor motor controls would be writing down a magic circle?
So you're looking at it, and it looks like some of the notes are pretty decent. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. And also, another thing you notice as you're looking over, Arcana.
19.
19? Okay, 19. You honestly, unironically, it looks like they've been very well laid out. Like, these were all done with a very steady hand at one point. But what you do notice, next to one of the bodies, and by the way, I highly recommend zooming in on this map. Next to the body and its shoes, with a large crystal going through the book, is a journal.
I had a nickel.
I was
Every
about to
journal
ask
I
about
found.
I was gonna say, I'm not here, DM, but what color is the crystal in the center there?
Oh, the center?
Yeah.
The Murray, you will notice that of this alchemical thing, you see a large group of reddish crystals. Very different than what you've seen with this purple one. You see another batch over here. You see what looks to be blood, and you see what looks to be a crystalline heart.
What were you fucking with, my friend?
He made a fucking crit stone. Holy shit!
You proceed to take out. It doesn't look like a cryptstone at all. It
Okay.
looks like a crystal heart. Very different. Very different.
Interesting. I was about to say, because like we've seen a crystalline heart before, and it was interesting to say the least.
And my notes of like transplanar shit, you know, like going extra planar. What? Like I'm just like general magical knowledge, like the basis of the magical circle, the components that are in it. Like, could I try to like not like backwards engineer the spell, not necessarily recreate it, but like what the fuck was he trying to accomplish here?
Yeah.
Can I look for more journals or notes or something?
Yeah,
I do got one set of his journal. I'll use that as like my main go. Just like, hey, let's check his notes, see what he wrote down first.
Well, what do you want to do first? Do you want to go through the journal, or do you want to go through the map that you found, Lucas?
Fuck. let's go with the map first. Let's fuck around.
Want to go with the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucas, you proceed to pull out the map. It is a very crude thing, but using the general map that you guys have been creating on this journey, holy shit. This is very well detailed. It's very well, pretty descriptive too.
So we could probably fill in the path of the way out of here if we needed to with it.
Hopefully.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Let me see. The place we literally left was called Oblivion Chasm. Damn.
Temples. There's a lot more temples.
Murray's double eyeballing the second he sees notes on ley lines.
There you go.
Holy shit.
So we have a very like open idea of the area we are in currently. Not necessarily
this-
a way forward, but we know everything of where we are right now.
This is a piecemeal map. It's been drawn on. It's been details. There's marks of dead ends. This is a very, very well-made map. Whoever worked on this has been here for a significant amount of time and has been trading information, most likely with individuals. You've seen notes and stuff from different people, different handwriting. This is a huge collective group effort to map out this area, and probably one of the most complete maps of the entire area.
Ooh. You ever realize you're about to ruin the whole information network's day?
So,
Because now I feel like I have a civic duty to turn these into the bug people and be like, hey, here's a large portion of your section mapped out with accurate notes from recent days.
I was about to say we could all, like even add our own notes to it too for like the pass that we took and like
I'm down for this.
with the spider we killed as well.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
fuck it. As the metavision speaks, Reeves was starting to make a note of the map.
I mean, I was gonna bring
All
it
right.
up as soon as
Copy of it,
you guys
too.
showed it to us. So
So now on to the notes. These are from whoever it is, an individual called Nayola.
Nayola. Would I in my 80 years have ever heard the name Nayola? Or like maybe it was like an apprentice of some mage I knew at some point?
Unironically, no. No, you don't. This is
Damn.
you have no
small
idea
time.
who this person is. As it starts out, my name is Nayola the Great. You have no idea who this person is. Feel free to read it.
It's here. So they refer to themselves in the third person. Nayola, the great sorcerer. The fuck?
instantly
Hold on,
know that
where
they're
is this
insane.
Hold on, where is this shit?
It's in maps,
Oh,
notes, and
what?
books.
Shit. My name is Nayola the Great, or at least I will be great after I finish the creation of my experiment. Before Murray goes on any further, he just breathes every time I've seen that. Some fucking pompous ass mage has ended up dead by the end of that sentence. Spent many years with the Velbeken and reading their old tomes and walls of ancient script. I believe I found a lost method of transfiguration. Boy, have I heard this before. This is my journal and my notes. It is the year 791. I am of 60 years of age. Hopefully I shall finish my experiment and earn my place in history. Before I wither away, soon I shall be known as the inventor of a permanent way to turn one's skin into living metal. The notes continue and the diary continues. Notes of testing and experiments with local and strange fauna. Eventually you find that she changes her focus from merging one's body with metal to this strange, almost living crystal. The remaining notes that are unburned outline a very specific process and magical circle she was creating to merge one body to local crystal. Some of the notes have been torched, but you make out that some of the process could have been repeated. It's been 8 years. I finally have both catalysts and a glass bloom and a fresh crystal dragon's heart. Oh no. I'm final steps away. Tonight, I finally opened the bottle of dragon wine to celebrate. I can't believe I'm so close to returning to Strato, an accomplished mage. Hopefully, my new crystal skin won't be too off-putting. As I look towards the body. Yeesh.
Well, it seems like they
Josh,
almost did what they set out to do, but not
One
quite.
what year is it for us right now?
799.
799. Okay.
Oh boy.
So it's not like this was magically preserved. This happened like today, in the last 10 minutes, when fucking Lucas threw the the dart at the door.
From what Lucas discovered, this has happened within the past 24 hours.
Fair.
That being said, you guys are almost there. Lucas, Murray, go ahead and finish up any role playing that you'd like to do.
Let's see here. So,
Did we
How-
interrupt them?
God, I hope not. We probably did, didn't we? Could I look for like layers of dust on their things? Things have been recently like picked up. Like, how recent does this look? Possibly like 5 minutes recent.
This, you can tell after like paying attention a little bit, this didn't just happen. This happened like within the last 24 hours. If you want to roll, you could find probably the exact time, but you didn't just walk in or scare them and ruin their whole life's work and kill them.
Oh, thank God.
They've been-
That was my primary concern.
Yeah,
In the clear.
Yeah, she's been
It's a
here
little,
for a few hours.
Wasn't us.
Whoopsie.
This looks like this was a failed ritual to transmute oneself. Extremely dangerous if you're not proficient with alteration magic.
Yes.
Actually,
Seems like they worked at it, but I guess maybe not
she
enough.
said that these crystals might have been alive. She might still be alive. Her situation might be so much worse than we can imagine. I've turned around, just like, can I detect magic in the crystals so I see, like, is this shit, like, I don't have to detect
Is
thoughts,
she
so, like, I
trapped
can't
in this
tell if there's a
fucking thing?
brain in there.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Josh is like, wait a minute, he might be cooking here.
Let me write that down. Hold on.
Is this mage still alive and is now encased in this crystal?
So you guys walk into the warehouse. What is that? Like a werewolf but a house? It is now. So basically writing down stats.
You begin to start to examine the body and like look at for any signs of life or anything, and hovering over. And keep in mind, it looks like she got shotgunned with crystal bits, and her body was like ripped in pieces, spread out. Parts of it were turned to crystal, other parts were like spread out, and then it fell over and then broke into pieces. If she's alive, she is definitely in a bad situation.
In the worst way possible.
Yeah, you looking at it, one of you roll a medicine check, whoever's a volunteer.
I mean, I've studied biology. That's about it.
I have a plus
Hey!
0.
That's not
I was
bad.
about to say it is
Okay.
intelligence based.
So +5. Let me check if
So-
I'm actually proficient in this shit. I doubt I am, but
I'd be shocked.
It's pretty interesting looking at the body, because you notice some part of her research is right. It looks like there are bits and pieces of her body, of her skin, when you start to like really pay attention, that was turned into crystal. That looks like it was still possibly movable or mechanical or operational. You see like some of her fingers have been like twisted and curled in a way that the crystals like wouldn't have like pushed them out of the way. This almost might have worked. And she is also most likely, hopefully, very dead because of that.
I rolled 22 for medicine.
Yeah, she's luckily for her own sake very dead. But you can tell whatever magic she is working on, it freaking worked. It was working. You don't know where she messed up. But if you're interested you could spend some time here and take a look at this experiment.
I could
And maybe decipher it.
If I do decipher this, I will absolutely credit this person's work, but understand that their experimented failed completely. Perhaps I could use this as a variation of stone skin. That way, instead of making the change permanent, it's only temporary. Can use it as a spell component for said thing. As I'm throwing those notes in, I will essentially like do the wizard equivalent of I found someone's spell book, and I'll like copy their notes over for how much ink and gold for however much it costs.
Sounds good. At this point, Grem and Hope, both of you are outside the temple door. You see this massive burned mark of a fireball at the entrance.
All right, bets on if it was Murray or Lucas. Graham?
He's a burnt door. He's dead.
He's dead, Jib.
Oh shit! My microphone was muted. My bad.
You're good.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go with it was the both of them.
I'll put 5 on Murray.
Bet.
You proceed to creep over into the room, the smell of burnt stone and dirt. As you peek in, you are welcomed with a fairly comfy and warm-looking room. Very unfamiliar in this entire area. It looks like a lived-in location. What is currently on the map? Have I moved it back? I've not moved it back.
Not yet.
Here we go. Cool.
Lucas,
So,
how many
yeah.
magic scrolls have we found so far?
Including the ones we
Stop
bought,
counting
or
after, like,
just,
8.
you know, today.
Oh, today. Hi, welcome back.
We were wondering where you got off to.
I followed a rabbit, came down here, found a map, and this dead wizard that fuck around and found out.
Yeah, we didn't get very far.
Looks like neither did they.
Well, they had been working on some experimental magic to transmute their own skin into stone. And, well, it worked. A little bit too well. So, plenty of magical components and spells around here. I'm gonna be having fun with all those later. If it's something I already have, I can share it amongst the group.
Well, it's better success than us, I suppose. All we found was a drow encampment.
Hold on. I think I have some notes about that here. This section, correct? Pull out whole ass map.
Where in the bloody... Oh, right.
So, we have some very up-to-date information on the current area, so we can plan our route more effectively.
Because we were just
Oh,
up
glad-
here, right?
Let them know they're still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use the little light thing to show you're down here in this area now.
Cool.
At Neola's temple.
I'm gonna pause for just a second because I have to go actually take like a 15-minute break.
Honestly, I think that's going to be great. Let's take maybe 15.
Sure.
And run do things. I'll probably be back in like 10.
Okay.
I
Cool.
will
Get
be
drinks,
here.
Get coffee, use the bathroom. See y'all soon.
Latest. Ba, 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 ba.
Hello, all. Hello.
Bam, what the hell are you doing in here?
Just watching.
Okay.
I changed my name to such, so
Just be aware, boy, I am streaming right now.
it's fine.
Alright, cool. How you doing, Boyle? How are things?
I'm doing all right. Working on some Warhammer minis that I
Ooh.
was given.
What kind of minis?
Tyranids.
Ooh. He's a bug
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I was playing One Piece card game at a shop, and a guy just walked in and gave the front desk a bunch of Warhammer minis he didn't want anymore, and an airbrush. And the front desk gave me all the Tyranids that he dropped off.
Nice.
And it's a combat patrol and a lot more. Unbuilt.
Ooh, that's real nice, actually.
Yeah. I was like, oh, why not? Let's build it.
Well, welcome on in, Boyo. We are currently traversing through the Underdark.
Nice.
Well, a section of the
I will
Underdark.
continue to be an observer.
Very good.
How about you? How are you doing?
Just chilling, Boyo. We've taken a little bit of a break at the moment. We got Josh. Basically, Corbin needed like 15 to go do shit. So we're just waiting a little bit. Josh stepped away for a second, and I'm here chilling. Yes, Jay, I do have water. Also, thank you everybody for stopping by tonight. I know I haven't been chatting with chat too much. It's kind of hard to do while we're doing D&D, but thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. What you up to tonight, Boyle? How are things? Bam has completely ignored me. How dare.
Oh, I thought you were acknowledging your chat.
I'm
you,
talking
you already
about-
asked me what I was doing.
Oh, that's right. You're fucking doing Tyranid shit.
Yeah.
Well, then fucking besides that, what's new? How are things? I
Uh,
haven't talked to you since NDK.
oh yeah, that's fair enough. Just living life. Working at the hospital still and contemplating looking at other employment.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right now I'm the only trained person on my team currently, so I'm like training all the new people and my new lead. So I can't leave until like
That's done.
everything's relatively stable.
Yeah.
Other than that, playing a lot of card games, going to conventions. I went to New York with Josh for Anime NYC.
Hell yeah.
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
I was
Had a
honestly.
cousin out there.
Yeah, fair. Because that's what Jared was telling me, that you guys had to bunk down. Because like I was genuinely shocked to see you both at NDK if you'd just come back from Anime NYC.
Not gonna lie, I am all conned out for the year. Two cons, literally 2 weeks in a row.
I probably would be too. Not gonna lie. I don't know how fucking like tailors do it. That shit would run me for my foams. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like oh my god, I am depleted.
Am in fact dead.
I'm definitely gonna pick and choose my conventions though.
Mecha break. Two XKO came out. I gotta put more fucking time into that game, man. I keep fucking psyching myself out about it for some reason, or I'm like, God, I should fucking go lab things, and then instantly I don't want to lab things anymore. Where is that fucking thing I'm looking for? That's not the one. Here we go.
Returned
Welcome back. Bam has
Welcome back.
joined us.
with
Yeah.
soup. Hey, Bam.
I've named myself the role of being in here.
Warrior. Okay. Whatever makes you happy, buddy.
God.
It fits. Well, except for the actual definition, but I think it's funny.
It was funny. Oh, ay, 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 ay.
Most current from long rest. Ah, yes, the 3 nat 1 in a row rule. I love that one. Cool. Josh, we gotta make a return trip to the homebrew stuff when we get a chance to.
We do. Yeah, we do. I could probably call for a day soon.
I'll poke Ms. about it. She's going into surgery sometime, either tonight or tomorrow, so we'll probably won't be for a little bit.
Okay.
I haven't talked to Ms. in a while. Hope they're doing well.
She's doing all right. She's having some gallbladder issues going on.
Oh no.
But it's nothing like super scary or anything like that. So we're just kind of like checking in on her every couple hours.
Okay. Yeah, last time I saw her was Mori concert at the beginning of the year.
Hell yeah. In what game? So the lightning bolt rule is for our D&D games. Essentially, the idea is if you roll 3 natural ones in a row, you get hit with the lightning bolt and you die because the gods have determined that is it for you. I should probably finish up my intercessors at some point. I've been super lazy and haven't wanted to do shit.
Oh, you have some intercessors.
Yeah, I got them as a Christmas gift from somebody. I think it was Alonzo or Austin, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, nice.
And then I also have like 4 or 5 model kits I need to put together at some point.
Fair enough.
3.
I do also have a pile of shame.
Fair. Mine is growing slowly but surely. I have 3 30-minute missions. I have Steel Haze, the oh god, what is it? What are the Balaam ones? And then I got Liger Tail as well.
Oh, nice. I currently have almost the entire team of G Gundam
Ooh.
underneath my desk that I need to build, other than Bolt Gundam, since that one hasn't released yet. So I have Rose, Gundam Maxter, Dragon Gundam, and Shining Gundam.
Nice. I still got to do also. I have a Gundam Mark III that I got to put together. And then I also have an unsung model kit from Armored Core 4 Answer that I got to put together. One of my all-time favorite mech designs in a game. Oh, what game I wanted to lab but didn't really want to lab?
Did you ever build the Gundam Mark II yet?
Mark III. I never had a Gundam Mark II. I thought it was a Mark II. It's a Mark III. Titans version.
Oh. Oh.
But it's fine. I like that mech a lot because it won me a lot of games in fucking Gundam Battle Ops 2.
Alright.
Ugh.
Same.
Is everyone back yet? Actually, I also want to double check. When's everyone's cutoff times for tonight?
I'm good till whenever, man. Although I know that's probably not going to be the case for the other 2 here, so...
When they return.
As long as like it takes for me to finish these gargoyles.
Jared's back.
Welcome back.
Hey, Jared.
Hello.
Jared, when's your cutoff time tonight?
I don't know.
Good answer.
Probably. Does anyone else have a cutoff time?
Not really.
I'm assuming it might be Corbin, but his schedule like kind of changed though, so.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that we're not done by now.
This is the longest consecutive D&D session we've had today.
That's not true.
It's not. Funny to say.
Yeah, we're getting close. I won't lie.
Maybe for the past like 2 years.
Over the last like 2 years, our longest one was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. It's not like terribly long though.
I mean, no, but like, it's not as long as we used to be able to go, but like, you know, it's not like this is the longest one we've done.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know.
great, but you know.
Yeah, we're hitting 2 hours now, which is like okay, cool.
Like, alright, sure, fair enough, we got it.
Yeah, I'm curious. Ryan, are you back yet? By the way.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Ryan has not said a word, he's just been listening to me talk to myself.
No,
Could
I'm
we hit
playing
up-
Silk
hit-
Song, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. Here,
I need to beat this game.
Jump
I still need
into
to play
Whisper.
that. I bought
Uh,
it day one and haven't touched it yet.
Jump into Whisper for me. There's something cool that we can do to get this kicked off pretty quickly then. Unless you're going to fight, you need to beat your boss first in your Silk Song game.
And you always need to fight my Silk Song game, well done.
Okay.
Look, this is why I have Steam Deck. It's on the other side, be one screen.
I can literally save on my PC and then load it up on my Steam Deck.
Exactly. And now
Nice.
I have BMD one thing, Silk Song another.
Oh, I love it. Alright, I'm jumping to Whisper.
Okay, I go.
Let's see here. I am going to be learning Battletech at the end of the month. You know, let's do it this way. Mech list is a good way. Mech list.
Josh, you want to see some of the models I've completed so far, or at least like constructed?
Sure, go ahead and send them over.
Yeah. The first one, I also got a bunch of Termagants made. I think I had to make another 12, but the first picture I tried to copy the cutscene, or not the cutscene, the trailer version of the Tyranid Prime from Space Marine 2,
Ooh.
when it's like it roars with its arms outstretched.
Yeah. Dude, these are coming out really nicely.
Oh yeah,
Are you going to be painting them too?
I will be. Yeah.
Hmm.
I am back.
Welcome back, Well,
Welcome back.
Ryan and Josh stepped into Whisper to finish up some stuff. Quick question. What's your cutoff time for tonight?
Ideally only another 45 minutes or so.
Tracks. Figured as much.
I got to get up at 6 to go rock climbing.
Ooh, let's go.
Just indoor stuff, nothing fancy.
Hey, that's still dope.
You have Fridays off now?
Yeah,
Sick.
hence the recalibration of schedule.
That's why we're doing shit probably on Thursdays going forward from here.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works out for everybody else, I'm glad to participate. But yeah, no, when my previous coworker got promoted out of our department, they asked me to switch to Monday through Thursday.
Hey, that's not half bad.
Yeah, I think I liked Tuesday through Friday a little better because it was easier to get shit done on Mondays. But
Yeah, people are still doing things on Friday. So.
Costco's certainly busier.
Yeah. That's when no one is caring. Half the people are work from home and then they're not working.
Okay, cool. I'm learning Battletech at the end of the month, and like one of the big things is like we get to roll for which mech we're using, and I'm just like, God, what can I even expect to be fucking using for this? Because like my kind of big thing with Battletech is like I know it through Mech Assault, Mech Warrior, and all those sorts of things. And Mad Cat was like my go-to mech. So if I could like have a chance at getting that, I'll be very happy.
Battletech is always one of those things that seems like I'd be really into, but then I remember I have too many other things I'm into.
Too many hobbies is a problem.
Also, like, in a lot of cases, why play Battletech, which is apparently super fucking complicated sometimes, when Lancer is right there. So, you know. Not to, like, slam on Battletech or anything. Like, I completely get it. Like, some people are super into that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've heard it's very combat-focused for an RPG. Like, take the 5e combat, but put it into a mech game. Like, it's like if you wanted to make an Armored Core version of what we're doing right now.
Huh. I've only seen some things about Lancer here and there, mostly in relation to 40k.
Mm-hmm.
But seems cool. Art's really cool since it's the same one who did Kill 6 Billion Demons.
I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet, but I've seen a lot of like the work done into it. I have all the digital stuff for it, and I kinda want to play it at some point. Mad Cat
Sounds like me
and
with Trench
Kaboom.
Crusade.
Yeah, basically. I also have a lot of friends who are like Ryan is super into Trench Crusade because he started getting into 40k, and then Trench Crusade was like right up his alley. Same with buddy Alonzo.
Yeah, I ended up spending like way too much money on a bunch of STLs I can't do anything with yet.
Fair.
Need to buy some STL prints soon. I want to build a Swarm Lord along with my Winged Hive Tyrant.
Oh, you almost have both totally assemblable in one box, right?
Oh yeah, the problem is I'm missing the torso.
Right. Which I think you can probably go to like a Bits seller site and get a torso.
Is this like a seller that would be like only like sells like 3D prints, or like the actual full-on like legitimate models, legitimate model parts?
I know that like eBay rescue shit and whatnot oftentimes has parts like that you can get at like major discounts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not the right person to ask about that because all of the factions I play are relatively new and therefore secondary markets are basically non-existent.
Hmm.
If you talk to Gray though,
All
he's
right.
gotten some really good stuff from secondary guys.
I am
Yeah,
back.
he actually
Welcome back.
suggested me get some STL stuff from like eBay or like
Yeah.
Etsy.
Okay, y'all ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do this one instead. So, might turn down the volume. That's way too loud. I have been doing music, by the way, in case you want to join this stream.
Oh, is this stream?
Well, you're not
We'll
anymore
need
though.
to put it up.
There you go. Okay. So, you've all regrouped. And the Murray is currently going through the notes of this past
Gentlemen, I've
recently
made
deceased
some
mage.
minor discoveries. The young mage Nyoda here was on the brink of something extraordinary with this living crystal, she called it. Able to imbue it into her own skin, transform into it, have it improve your body, a whole manner of speaking, that essentially make you your own crystalline form. So far, in minor experiments, when put under combustive force, it explodes. As you see, like, a couple of fractures of crystals stuck in Murray's face. It does hurt. The living crystal I can also imbue, possibly, into a body. It is something I could feasibly do now, asterisk. I could do it. It does not, in terms of ethicality, mean I should.
Mhm.
So,
And you'll need to do a roll for anything else, by the way.
Indeed, there's a whole bunch of things I could possibly do in this. I'm currently long-term thinking magical applications, spell components, that sort of thing. But these are the things this young mage has discovered.
so I think let's put a bookmark on that for now. Just because I have a feeling that without a little bit of extra research on it, it might not go
no
well.
clue what the long-term consequences are, other than like it will make your skin hard. You'll have like permanent like resistance to like damage and stuff. Like you will, it, physical. You essentially turn yourself into a crystalline beast. Like the physical hits could not hit you. They'd have to be magical of sorts to even make an attempt.
Right.
Would you
How
like
hard of a
to?
crystal is it?
It's let's put it like this. I take one of the crystals and use a iron hammer to use blunt force to like test its durability, and you see it chip the metal in the hammer. That resistant.
Alright, but how does one mechanically move under their own force when they've got that much additional, like...
No, but that's the thing. It's a living crystal. It's lightweight but durable. You're extremely flexible. How do I describe this?
It's like mithril, but in crystalline form.
Essentially, but it's living mithril. It would bond with you, regenerate with you. It's a self-living armor that could adapt to your cells, and you become an unstoppable behemoth.
Is it
And
become your skin?
it does. Like, I believe it would change the entirety of your internal organ structure in a sense. It would have to adapt to it.
Ah, that is...
It's
Has anyone tried to make an external armor with this stuff? Like, can you actually forge with it?
I look towards the body that is currently. So that was a previous attempt. That is the asterisk. This was the young mage in Iola. This poor thing, over the course of 8 years of her life, dedicated herself to the craft and tried to bind this with her own skin. This was the end result. However, this was due to a variety of factors. Her spellcraft was immaculate. I have to guess would be some environmental factors as well as some miscalculation of the arcane on her part.
You could make a Arcana check here if you want to figure out what went
I would
wrong.
absolutely love to fucking reverse engineer magic. That
As
sounds great.
a fellow arcane scholar, I will give my friend the Murray the help action.
I
Okay.
love this. Thank you.
This is
All right,
an
base
important roll.
natural 19 plus 8.
That is a
Oh.
27.
7.
That's very good for you. Okay. You
She
begin
took very
to.
detailed notes.
So yeah, the funny thing about this would be fun if you rolled low. So you begin to go over from what you read of their notes, from what you can see in front of you. The issue was pretty obvious, to the point that she even put in her notes to not make the mistake. But you feel as though she might have gone overconfident and switched up where the blood should be and her body should be. Her blood was supposed to take the brunt of the magical simulation. Her blood was supposed to completely crystallize and explode like this. She should have been standing here. You see the bottle of Dragon's Ale destroyed and broken, crystallized partially with her, and reminded, do not drink and cast.
Murray makes 2 notes. 1, do not drink and cast. Upon further examination, for any and all research going forward, have a lab partner. It does not need to be necessarily a smart person, just someone that can watch my back. Period.
Do I see you
Okay.
write down not necessarily smart person? I
Now,
resent that, you
the-
know.
I scratch that. Incredibly intelligent and helpful people.
Now,
Now you're just pandering.
It's slightly. Look, you are. My apologies. I did not mean offense. I just, when you look at this thing and you see a very obvious mistake, one which you can make, it's just helpful to have people who can see outside the box. You know?
Fair enough.
at
'Cause
this
when you're
point,
inside the box, this shit happens.
and because you rolled a 27 and the DC was 25,
Let's
you
go.
also see the second part that she might not have noticed. While she was hoping to broaden the area of effect, like laying on a bed of needles, as you can see where she was standing was a larger area. She was hoping to make the effect hit her whole body and be kind of a nice, soft blow, soften it, right?
Mm.
Instead, it created a shotgun-like effect, and hit her with crystal shrapnel that tore her apart and changed her into what you see riddled on the floor now.
I see.
So, with this information, you are able to pretty confidently believe that you could do three things with this. You might be able to do a minor and permanent transformation magic to instill the living crystal and a very rare ingredient, a crystal dragon's heart, to then be infused into someone's skin, not fully changing them, but possibly giving them outer layers of crystal here and there upon their body that would help increase their constitution and their armor class permanently.
That's so fucking cool, actually.
Wait.
The other one is you could do a safer procedure and with a vial of blood, instill the vial with the magic of the life crystal and the dragon heart to create a crystal bomb that will deal 8d8 force damage and 8d8 piercing damage when making contact with a creature. And it affects a 10-foot radius, a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
But that's a one-time use.
Is
One-time use.
One-time use versus a small permanent buff, which, you know, I say small. A buff to your constitution and armor class is not insignificant by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
Well,
Even-
especially when you start to reach the higher echelons of like armor class available.
Absolutely. Like a +1 to
Plus-
armor class is
yeah.
fucking insane. There's a reason you can't scale shield past level 1. Like,
Yeah.
+5 to armor class is fucking insane.
There is a third option.
The last and final option is the one that you realize that Neola was going for. Crystallize form. A full and complete change, which you can explain as needed, Murray.
So, essentially, you would be imbuing this crystalline substance and change your cellular structure to match that of the crystalline substance. You would essentially make yourself completely resistant to weapons of a non-magical caliber. So, any amount of iron or steel that was not under magical or extremely forceful resistance. I've seen physics; it can fuck shit up.
I've seen physics, he says, like we don't fucking deal with the forces of natural phenomena on our daily basis.
Yeah, but we don't know necessarily the language to describe those things.
Exactly.
Speak for yourself.
But you would essentially, your crystalline form would be resistant to any non-magical damage. Actually, resistant or immunity? I think it was
Resistant.
resistance.
I was about to
So you
say
would
immunity
essentially be
might be a
under the
touch too strong.
Yeah, my bit touch too strong. My apologies. Needless to say, anyone with a normal weapon, you would essentially be under the effect of a barbarian's rage the entirety of the time. Minus the
Gross.
whole angry. Now, I say this, I could recreate that right now. I have all the components, and I know what went wrong with our previous Miss Naola. Asterisk. I point towards the body. That could happen.
There's still a chance of that. And that's
I would-
with the more serious change, right?
I would need to rewrite some of the magical circle to soften the blow, because part of the reason was the magical chain reaction in this part here had caused a forceful explosion and turned the crystalline structure into essentially the barrel of a cannon.
Okay.
I believe getting shot at by a cannon at that close of range would have rather been unpleasant.
Well, put it this way, you'd at least have the luxury of knowing it would happen very quickly, and you probably wouldn't feel it.
Ha.
Now, that is the asterisk. This is assuming that nothing goes wrong. I get some outside help, some serious outside help. Lucas, I would actually need your keen eye to make sure no marking was out of place or some such. But I could imbue essentially this crystalline structure as part of your body. It is dangerous, but I have everything I need to do it right here.
So, I guess my question is, do we try one of them? Or do we save it for later and sleep on it? Because these are, two of them aren't too heavy of consequences. We just have to go out of our way to get another dragon heart.
Oh
crystal
yes,
dragon
very
heart.
easy.
Believe me, I know. But we do know where to get those materials. Alternatively, we just agree that one of us gets it, and we have that discussion when we are ready for it.
I also have long plans for this crystalline structure. It's amazing. When you put this under the microscope, I cast prestidigitation on it. It's flexible and soft, but immediately in response to physical trauma.
It's
the things that you can do.
nanomachine, son. Oh my god!
I used to play college ball.
I want to check. Hey Josh, with the crystals that are kind of scattered all over the place, do they match the consistency of the heart here?
Yes, they do.
And-
All of these seem to be taken from a very similar location, and you recognize these crystalline shapes in the area in the world map that you passed by.
Okay. So this is from the dangerous geode area where we don't want to fucking touch shit, potentially.
Yes.
Yes, and
Okay.
you were also you were told that you do not mess with this area, and it is incredibly dangerous.
So
From the old notes on the temple.
So this lady was fucking crazy, is what we're looking at here.
She was. You know what pisses me off is that if we got here probably 20 hours earlier, we might have been able to stop this, and I might have been able to help her with the research. This sucks.
Well, whenever you have to go looking for a wizard, they're probably dead.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, remember the last time we saw each other, Hope? You found me. I was clutching my heart, bleeding out of my, every orifice. I said, bury that thing as far as you could get it away from me, all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I made a note, have a lab partner at all times.
I'd like to make an addendum to that.
Sure.
A martially capable one, whether through
I'm
spell
fine with that.
casting or hand-to-hand martial combat.
That person also
Just
needs
in
to
case
have
you go
gone through
insane.
ethics training.
Yeah. I second that, actually. Oh my god. Alright.
So, at least in terms of long term or short term, I'm only saying that I would need a volunteer, and the magic circle is right there.
So, personally speaking, I kind of like my body as it is. I don't.
That's why I'm only volunteers.
I will say, I don't mind the idea of a small extra pick me up as long as it doesn't fully change my physiology. I can take the step down. However,
currently looking into future turning this into spell components, possibly under the stone skin application. So I might be able to recreate this effect.
perfectly fair. And if we want to sit on it for the time being while you do some research, we have the means to create it again later. I will say, if we do decide to take this route, it should probably go to either one of the spellcasters or one of the frontliners, just because of the potential uses that this could give to one of us are
Endless.
endless. Truly endless.
Truth be told, my only other thing is the crystal heart is only a one-time thing, but if I put it into a body and seeing the effects, it might expedite that research. I'm not saying this as we should. I'm saying this as possibility.
So then I guess the question is, I wonder, could you potentially also work with the other crystals, not just the heart, to help push this forward, or is the heart a necessary key component for it?
It's a helpful component. Living crystal is already good on its own. Something that was living from crystal is something that would probably be a necessary component to this.
Okay, in that
maybe
case,
this rock's own core qualities might just be what we need. Who knows?
in that case,
Maybe I could synthetically recreate it.
what I would suggest is we take the crystals, we take the heart, we take all the components, we make note of the magical circles and what we need to fix for next time. We'll do some research. I'll help you, Murray. We'll see what we can do with that stone skin, or I guess diamond skin, spell in the meantime.
If we head back to the Magic City, like I have a couple like transmutation circles that we could use. It fixes right up.
Oh, I agree, and we'll spend some time with it, because we have some ways to go about enchanting things, and I'm intrigued, to say the least.
Let's see here. But Murray's gonna take a few samples of the crystal, as well as like all the spell components, and make notes of all the fucking magical stuff here to recreate it.
Okay. While you're making notes, Murray, and as you approach the magic circle to collect these items, you notice something. The heart is cracked.
Oh my.
Not just that, you have a feeling, upon looking at it, it is currently bound. And another thing, that this magical circle is charged still. If you remove any of the items from here,
It's gone.
it's gone, and they probably will
Understood.
be consumed by the current ritual circle.
Alright. Change of plans. So,
Why do I get the feeling things just got expedited?
no matter what we do, the magic is spent and is bound to said position. The spell's already been cast, it's just waiting for someone to step in. Not safe yet, by the way, don't do it.
Right.
What I did was incredibly stupid.
So, in that case, should we vote on who gets it then? And how far do they want to go with it? There's a lot of thought needs to be put into this.
So are we just discounting the idea of making a bomb entirely?
I kind of feel like, as useful as a bomb would be, I think the
We already have one thermonuclear magical explosive as I hold the lamp.
That's one kind of good point, but also I feel like the temptation to, or I guess the urge to want to make another bomb that we're going to use underground
please,
doesn't strike me with a whole lot of
living
confidence.
Explosive. Can we? I already destroy enough things. If I have this, it's gonna look bad for me.
Suddenly, I won't be able to dodge the mad wizard claims anymore. I will not be beating the allegation.
I've had the guards come by my home several times. I've had multiple complaints, and they're from other wizards.
That's how you
I'm
know
no
shit is
longer-
bad when the other wizards are complaining about your work.
No longer allowed to maintain a tactical wand at home.
That's why I wear a ring now. They never expect it's the jewelry.
Oh my god.
Amazing what you have to do to get fitted for a ring of my hand size.
You have been applied to a watch list.
The no-fly list for
Let's
wizards.
put it like
No
this.
fly-
Trying to bail your asses out got me in some hot water, okay?
Okay, but hear me out. The no-fly list for wizards is literally they're not allowed to enchant objects to fly.
He's got a broom!
Shoot him down quick! He's flying around!
Freaking tower!
Oh my god.
Is that a carpet in your house?
Yeah, remember,
Cast detect magic on it now!
terrorism is fucked, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It's magic war crimes, eh?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So, right now, here's the thing. With the other two, research progression would be a little bit slower, at least the first two. Just making it a bomb means we're only portraying one part of its magical capacity. If we do with the partially changing your blood into this crystalline substance, helps, but there's only so much we can do. If I imbue this heart into you and you have this crystalline structure, I could work with a whole human host.
Okay.
That would help. I would turn months into weeks.
Mechanics wise, Josh, so if we went for the last one, we'd be turned completely crystal, completely different from how we were originally, and then,
Or
like,
no-
all of the new shit happens, right?
You
turn into a
are
rock.
a crystalline individual now. You
Cool.
are rock.
Be
Become
like
rock.
the
other
equivalent
two-
would be like a Earth Genasi.
The other two, we make a
it
bomb.
It is bomb. It is a skin enhancement, essentially.
Mhm.
And full on, you are now technically a different creature.
How much is the Constitution buff from the second one there?
It's like
If you're willing to
Uh,
tell
plus
us, I don't want to be like
It's a +1 con
plus one
save
con
and a +1 AC.
con save. Okay.
Permanent.
That's not bad. Actually.
That's pretty fucking good. I'm
That's
not gonna
pretty
lie.
Good.
For
But
+1 AC and a advan. Sorry, repeat that.
a plus
Plus
one to
one
con
constant.
save and +1 to
AC.
AC. It's permanent.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that would be fucking disgusting on me, actually.
I genuinely think between the three of us that is really fucking good no matter what you do. So
Look.
I think
I can either give you full-on resistance to physical damage from like anyone trying to hit you with shit. If it's ain't magical, I can give you that resistance. Or
yeah,
I
but
can
then
give
he
you
might not be
+1
able to drink
AC buff.
alcohol anymore and feel it.
Nope, no dice.
Understood.
Personally, I
Um,
don't think that we should be dealing with this at all.
That's fair. Honestly, can't argue with that. However, the spell is here. We have the components.
I mean,
And-
if you are willing to accept those risks as someone who has made similar mistakes, if you are willing to take that risk,
Look, let's put it like this.
potentially
Lucas.
kill one of your friends.
I refuse to do that, which is why I'm going to be asking for some assistance and possibly some bardic inspiration.
Of course.
If we had a cleric here, it'd make things a lot easier. Have the health potions on standby. Okay.
I mean, how
Give or take.
disastrously does this go wrong if you don't
I look at the body.
I was about to say-
If I here's the thing, Greg.
You end up
Okay,
like
but
that.
that was doing one of the three.
That was doing
How
one of the.
bad are the outcomes, hypothetically, of the other two?
Hypothetically speaking, if it's the blood transfusions aren't exactly. How do I say? If your blood doesn't quite take to it, it might cause effects if we don't treat it properly. It probably wouldn't be as disastrous as a full-on heart transplant, i.e., what the effect of transmuting the crystal heart into you would do. Overall consequences probably wouldn't be as bad with the transplant of blood. It's probably a little bit easier as well, just considering we're only changing a very small portion of your body to do a very specific response. That's like almost imbuing a permanent mage armor into you. In terms of most enchantments, that's pretty normal and something that's mostly feasible. Let's see here. Like I said, if I have some assistance and a little bit of inspiration, we can get cooking. As for the blood, I can do that one pretty safely.
Okay.
If for the heart transplant, I would almost say we would need a full-on cleric here to make sure that went off very smoothly.
Grem, it sounds like you're kind of on board for this. What do you think?
Well, dwarves have never exactly been afraid of gemstones in their past. This could be highly effective as a, first line defense.
A gemstone beard would look good on you.
If it touches my fucking hair, you better kill me first.
Duly noted. Well, look,
Hey, no,
if you
I'm
don't,
I'm not gonna lie. If you will,
Alright.
if you don't,
Alright.
I'm going to.
Alright.
Actually,
Honestly,
I'd
I
love
think
to
I'm
test-
still against this, so I will wait outside.
Fair enough.
Mm.
All right,
Lucas.
let's get this bread.
Lucas
you walk
leaves.
out-
He'll watch guard. Oh, I'll keep guard outside.
As you walk out, you also remember, oh yeah, another symbol.
I was going to ask about it eventually once we'd finished everything here.
Yeah, no, hold on.
And then
Before
you
we
head
do
out.
this shit, but maybe this has some fucking temple significance before we really fuck with some magic shit. I forgot.
That's been there the whole time.
I know.
Yeah, no,
I
hold
was just
on,
like,
where the fuck
I've
is
been
this place?
watching Josh like slowly uncover it over the last like 15-20 minutes, and we've been looking around.
It is not the focus of this room.
Murray's gonna get back to the notes. This is why we have that button.
Okay, so first things first, who all needs inspirations going through this? I imagine it's just gonna be primarily the Murray here as he's doing the skill checks.
Yes, it will
Cool.
be the Murray, and there will also be possibly a check that Grem has to make.
Okay. In that case, let's start off with a D8 for you there, Murray.
Take it.
I have 4 left because of the hour we took while you were doing shit for the spell casting.
Okay. The Murray, can you roll in secret and tell me what you roll with that D8? You're rolling for an Arcana, and just to confirm, Grem, you're the one that's going to be doing it, and are you doing the Blood Bomb? Are you doing the skin and AC increase, or are you doing a full form crystal change?
Corbin, you might be muted again. There you go.
Probably just the AC Constitution.
I think
Okay,
that's
so you're
for
just
the
doing
best.
the skin? Okay.
That's gonna be a lot easier.
I would also
right.
like to give the help action as a fellow arcane user. To
Sounds
whoever
good. You'll be able
needs
to
for
double
this.
check the work that the Murray is doing,
Very good.
or help aid in the task of redoing the circle. All right, Murray, I need you to go ahead and redo the circle. You can roll in the open actually, and this will determine what AC Grem has to make.
Sure. Let's see here. So I'm adding my Arcana to this, right?
Yep.
Yes, and you get advantage.
So that first one is already like a 22.
Okay.
22.
Add your D8 too, if you wanna, because I imagine the higher this goes, the
Sure.
easier it
Hey,
gets.
Hey, if you want to burn the Bardic, I'll do it.
Remember, it's with advantage. So
24. Let's see here. I know it's with what? Do I roll the Bardic's at advantage too?
well, your bardic is added afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the advantage.
Yep.
So we're at a fucking. Hold on.
That'd be-
14 plus 8 plus 2.
24.
It's 24.
24. Okay. All right, that's good. That's going to make the Constitution that Grem has to make easier by 2
boy.
points. All right.
Around.
Barely made it, but that's still good. All right. You begin to redraw, being very careful not to explode the magic circle that's charged. You proceed to add blood on a new piece of paper to be kind of a surrogate. And Grem, you proceed to take a step into the circle. A
Small
much
size.
smaller one. Yes, it's going to be this one, but it's smaller now in size. And what
Okay.
you, as you reach down, you then pick up 2 empty shoes as the explosion knocked them out of their shoes and then put them to the side.
How do you
Fucking
know they really died?
bones hanging in there with the fucking like shin bones sticking out. Like fucking Crash Bandicoot. Oh
Um,
god.
All right.
Hope
You-
starts singing a dwarvish folk song to help hype up our boy Grem with a D8 of bardic inspiration.
All right.
Oh boy.
And the Murray, you can go ahead and begin. And Grem, you have to make, because of the roll that they did, they reduced it to a DC 16 Constitution.
Alright. Plus D8.
Plus D8.
Make your roll.
Will, with my con modifier and the D8. So I rolled a 13 and a 3 with a plus 7 con. So that's a 23.
Let's fucking go, baby!
Huge. Huge. Murray, you begin to instill the crystal dragon heart and the living crystal through this alchemical process. Using the blood as kind of the surrogate, you all see the paper begin to sprout and grow a crystal cylinder that goes up to about 5 feet in length. It's a giant crystal spike with other smaller growths and spikes protruding from it, almost blocking your vision of Grem. Meanwhile, Grem, a very similar thing is happening all across your body, but at a much reduced scale, a very controlled scale. You feel bits of your skin get kind of like, it feels kind of like flaky or hard or drying. And after about a minute, you feel this horrid pain start to spread out throughout your body, but you stand firm. You do not move. You do not leave the circle, and you do not move. And as quickly as it came, it goes. And the light in the room dims. The heart is gone. The life crystal is gone. There's a giant pillar by you all. And Grem, you now leave small bits of this reddish and slightly purplish crystal that you guys see all throughout here are now growing out of your skin in very small and select places throughout your body,
Nice.
creating a weird, almost turtle shell, not turtle shell, but more like a
It's like dragon scale almost.
like dragon scale-ish armor all
Yeah,
throughout
a
your body.
scale effect. Okay,
Yeah.
and additional spots. Interesting.
Congratulations, the world's first plasmid.
World's first plasmid.
You feel great. You feel awesome. You did not take 8d16 damage.
Woo! 8d16?
I'm sorry, 16d8s of damage
Ugh.
from a failed roll, or half of the amount from a bare success. You aced it with a roll over 20, so good job. That was huge. You feel refreshed. You feel great. You feel like a new dwarf.
How you feeling, bud?
You know, not bad at all, actually. That was different, to say the least. To be clear, I just did a quick random roller of 16d8.
Uh-huh.
Would have taken 76 damage according to this roller, but I would have lived.
That's good.
I mean, that's a long rest for us, but you know.
Or 2.
All right. Well, with that,
I'm just gonna cast a quick identify on him just to make sure he's good.
You get chaotic evil.
Yeah.
kill his ass.
Fucking got him.
You found him! Ha! My plant. No.
Just gonna make sure that this crystal took well to you. That's all.
So this was +1 AC and +1 con saving throw or
Yep.
Constitution flat.
+1 con saving throw.
Okay.
And this will be quite literally a crystal. What is this? It's kind of like a mini feat.
It's basically it's crystal heart feet, something like that. It's like
Crystal
a
skin.
yeah, that'll do. It's like a or crystal scales, something to that
Okay,
effect.
If we're being honest, it's crystal dragon scales.
There you go.
So there you go.
I just put crystal skin as my notes on it.
Perfect. Good.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ. That's a lot of fucking AC.
What's your AC right now?
Without any additional like spells or like crazy effects, it's just 23.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see here.
All right. Now, Lucas, you're currently outside of the temple. You hear some cheers and some good news. It sounds like things went well from inside. Looking around, and you're wondering, oh no, you've been here for some time, keeping an eye out. You can see some of those shadows creeping and clawing at the light over here, just south of you. And looking up, you can see in the shadows, in the darkness ever so slightly, is that rabbit just watching you. And it proceeds to hop off in this direction, 1, 2, and then it stares back. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
14.
Actually, sorry, insight, my bad. But all the
insight.
same.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
The biggest Wayne.
Go ahead. Oh. Huh. All right then. So.
Give me another chance to roll. So.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Jared, Lucas has seen beyond the veil here. He has been given eyes to see.
15.
15. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and go to whisper real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Oh, it just came back from.
I gotta
whatever
start
it is.
wrapping up here real soon though.
No worries. Congrats on your permanent AC buff.
Yeah, that'll be frustrating, I get the impression.
For somebody.
You're like, dude, 22
Yeah.
hits. No.
Yeah.
Damn, it would have before him, but not anymore.
Shit though. Like I've seen what like high end late game character ACs can get to, and like it's not even. I'm
Oh, it's
like
ridiculous.
approaching apex here.
The highest I can get currently with everything I have available to me is 31, I think. If I'm wearing the scale mail and I roll an 8 on defensive flourish, that becomes 26. Plus 5 from shield if I need it.
Some rookie numbers.
Spells, baby. Well, yeah, because you've Mr. Fucking I played Blade
Wait,
Singer
what
over here.
shield's giving +5?
Shield, the spell.
Oh, the spell shield. Got it.
It's pretty good.
The spell shield. The spell.
You know, the one that I use the spell components for.
Yeah.
No, fucking, nah, but if I fucking built Murray like a blade dancer, I think I could get him to like static AC like 28. That's just if I do blade singing. If I do fucking shield, I think I can get it to like 33, 34.
Apparently, Kib got Rula up to 35 at level 9, so
Gigas.
we're not quite to level 9 yet. Josh hasn't given us that level up. We are level 8.
To be fair, level 8 feels like a pretty interestingly happy medium in terms of like power to options to difficulty.
Oh, for sure.
Decent.
I just want my level 9 shit. That's it.
Yeah, my buddy Aaron's, I think, level 18 in his campaign.
Once you start to get past like level 14, shit gets kind of crazy. But that's also like where a lot of people are like, man, high level is just not as fun. And I'm like, it's only not fun because you're not as creative with it as you could be. That is simply what it comes down to.
Damn.
I do a water mochi. Thank you for asking. Look, it's like, I listen to the same people who complain about these things, and they're the same people who complain about having 6 tieflings in a fucking party, and I'm like, that's just you, dude. If you're not happy at, like, the potential for, like, what kind of crazy shit you can do with that, I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so
So that was hell.
y'all are investigating and
Again.
celebrating. Y'all proceed to grab what you can and leave the room, and you find Lucas. Lucas, how are you reacting to this?
I'm just kind of like
Fetal position.
stunned, petrified, just like my eyes are just really wide.
Lucas, are you alright?
He's dead.
The lad seems a bit stunned, silent.
Hope is gonna, like, try to slowly pull Lucas up to his feet here.
So, I don't know about that rabbit.
How bad's the rabbit?
Indescribable of a horror.
Ah,
I saw it many times, and it was towering over anything that I could have ever seen.
hey
Taller
God.
than gods.
Oh Jesus. All right. So,
It
does it look
it-
similar to like the void shit that we have seen, like the fucking like arachnids that were nothing but hands and shit?
I will say
Oh,
that
what the hell?
dimension is nothing.
Understood.
I completely forgot about it actually until you just said something.
Wow, it's worse. Okay.
It did say free me. I don't know if we should.
Understood. Should we start finding our way out of these blasted caves and get to your village then?
So, do we see the rabbit anywhere, Josh?
Yeah, it's just watching y'all.
Hope is going to pull out the sword from Aurelia
Okay.
and just kind of like unsheath it for a second to see what the blade looks like.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. It is a empty sheath. Empty blade.
An empty blade. So it just looks like a normal ass longsword. Nothing special.
Yeah. Just that. Yeah.
Hmm.
How did the thing go?
Oh,
Thing
smashing
went
success.
You can see Grem has these scale-like features across his body, almost crystal more than scale.
Good.
Ah,
You're okay with that, Grim?
it's a little itchy, but I think it'll take just a little bit of time to get used to.
Okay.
It is something that I do believe is being capable of dispelled. The other one, not so much. This is something that is pretty reversible. At
So,
least to my understanding.
Let's hope that you can continue moving then.
let me
Great.
double check something real quick.
May I ask real quick, does anyone have any time constraints?
I do.
Corbin
as
does
of like
soon.
right now.
You have 15 minutes?
Not really, no.
10?
I've got like 3.
Okay.
Is
Here's a very important question then, to
Uh-huh.
make sure we end on a good note. Do you follow the rabbit?
bro,
So the
it's a fucking
sword
sword.
has not
proceeds.
transformed at all.
It is not. So the rabbit proceeds to hop into the darkness over here.
Towards the next temple.
You follow it.
Hope looks directly over at Lucas.
Look, man said it was bad shit. I believe Lucas. We've seen some fucked up shit. If he says it's fucked up, I believe him.
I'm not
Let's leave.
saying that he's
yours-
wrong.
Does your sword mean anything, Hope?
Well, so remember, this is a gift from Aurelia. It transforms in the face of great evil. And even with the rabbit present, it remains a regular sword. I don't know what that means just yet, but I want to see where this goes a little bit farther. And if it gets to be too much, we'll leave. Deal?
I
Now I'm
just
having
know
second
this
thoughts.
thing's intent, but I think I saw what it truly is, and it is terrifying to say the least. Was crying for help, but who knows what that help is. What
I
it's
mean,
wanting to
Eldritch
do once it is
Abomination
helped.
beyond comprehension doesn't inherently mean evil.
I mean, true forms of angels are horrifying sometimes. Shit, just look at
Don't
Quintalia.
forget the one spider creature that was an ally.
He makes a point.
I mean, I'm not exactly one to espouse restraint. I'll look into this shit just to see what the fuck happened, because I am curious. But
I say if
Hey.
it feels like we're getting to a point of no return, where we might be doing something that we cannot undo again, we reconvene on another decision. But in the meantime, so long as Lucas feels alright with the idea, I would still vote to follow the rabbit.
I do come back to the matter that it has led us to several key temples that have all been nothing short of safe havens. Minus the one Dark Elf outpost, but even then, I don't
But
know much about them.
I think that those temples will let us get through that chasm, which is where it's trying to lead us.
I agree. I think I still want to see where this goes. If it ends up being a bad mistake, then I'll use up the one big Hail Mary we have on it.
It's not a good idea. But you can't not call me curious, alright, I'm in. Let's fuck it. Let's release the Eldritch Horror. Let's see what can happen.
Well,
Nothing bad surely can.
we also don't know that it is an eldritch horror.
Sure looked like one.
Josh, have we ever seen like any rabbit iconography in the mentions of this truth, angel of truth?
There is nothing to really recall or do. You
Okay.
need to make a decision as a group. Are you following the rabbit? Or are you not?
I would like to see this through, for better or worse.
Agreed.
Pull up the wizard pipe. This is a bad idea. Let's get this bread.
Lucas?
Not fond of it, but would be unwise for me to go alone.
Aye, and you get to tell us told you so later when we end the world.
Or save it from our own stupidity.
Not a mistake I'd want to do twice, but let's not mess it up, I guess.
Hey, if we do, we'll do it together.
Why not? It wouldn't have been the first time on this fucking planet. Let's get it.
All right. With that, Josh, we're gonna follow the rabbit.
Okay. So you proceed to head down, heading into the darkness. Using the lantern, it's actually quite easy. It's not even a problem. And you're able to make it to this dark temple. Very similar to the others. The rabbit goes inside and disappears behind the doors.
Hope's gonna check Aurelia's sword just one more time before stepping in.
Nothing.
All right.
You notice that the creatures flee from the light. Those things that would scream and charge at you in the dark. This lantern works. You proceed to walk up to the door and enter. The four of you notice this is a very similar room, actually. It actually reminds you of the original room that you were in. Almost a one-to-one. Murray, you still have detect magic on.
Good fucking question.
Did-
How long has it been?
I was about to say, did everything we've done
You
has
had
been an
enough
hour
time.
yet?
You've had enough time.
Word. Alright.
This is illusion magic.
How fucked is it?
You proceed to blink and realize that it is illusion. And here,
Move a goddamn muscle. We need to leave.
and as you blink, you hear the door slam behind you all.
God damn it.
And here,
Welcome to where the road ends.
the room you're in is dark. The flooring is changed. Two pyres light each other on the sides, and fiendish-looking light emplacements dot the ceiling. 4 chairs are laid out in front of you. A long table, and behind it, a larger, spiny devil stares at the 4 of you. Motioning you, please. Take a seat.
Fuck.
Told you.
Yeah, but how much less anticlimactic would that have been?
What about the story, man? What does it possess? What
Fine.
I'll just try not to get us killed.
If I had a nickel for every time a devil tried to make a deal with me, I'd have 6 nickels.
That's it?
I tried to have very few feelings with devils.
You consider 6 few?
Well, I do.
When you know
I
how
think
to
the
do
statistical
magic,
average is 0.
like, when you know how to do magic, sometimes you go seeking for spell components, and sometimes they come for you. All right, it just happens.
Kind of forget that none of you are from Prestona.
Another key thing to know about this room too is that the place where the symbol would be is actually covered by a large tarp.
Interesting.
Ah,
All right.
annoying.
Well, hope, I guess.
I really
this-
gotta go though.
I
You
do
have
want to
a good
call
night,
it there
man.
for
I'm
now.
glad you're able stick around, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I appreciate
Corbin.
it.
Yeah. I'll catch
See
you
you,
guys
Corbin.
later. Bye.
See you, Corbin.
But gotta be fucking devils. Always fucking devils. Who's telling you? Fucking,
This-
I got a deal. But how about this? How about you want a deal? How about you eat this fucking knuckles?
Josh,
Gave y'all a chance.
is this the blind devil, by chance, that we were warned about?
Hard to say.
Does he, like, have a blindfold or anything over his eyes? What do
He
they
does
look?
have a blindfold across his eyes.
Does? Okay.
This may or may not be. Well, this is a very, very good chance that this is the devil and servant of Kivik.
Okay. Well,
Cooked.
with no other options, really, since the door's locked behind us, Hope is going to step forward and take a seat.
Oh yeah, no, we're ending it for.
And then that's where I'm going to call it for now.
Yeah, all right, that's where you ended. I see. Okay. I'm surprised, Lucas. You didn't say you were right.
Look, the other two said we should go. I said, hey, maybe we should. Lucas is right. We see some shit is bad. Let's leave. I said we should. Some shit. God damn it.
If I said I feel like I still don't think that this is the rabbit, this has led us to a dangerous spot. I don't think this is the rabbit.
We'll fucking see.
At least from what I was told. No.
Pretty sure.
I don't know if do I recognize this guy, Josh?
No. This is
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah.
This guy is
Lucas
minuscule.
probably dead.
This thing is insignificant from what you have beheld.
Yeah.
If you want me to help, by the way, to give you a better idea of what you truly saw, because it's been a while since I've actually had to look them up, but here you go.
Yeah, if you got something, then cool. I think I had a decent idea. Where are you sending it?
Oh, just Discord.
Probably your DMs.
There we go. There we go.
As a matter of fact, I'd wager money that it's probably that the rabbit is the angel, and this dickhead is in charge of guarding it. But we'll see.
Look, if we had a long rest like this, I'd be a lot more confident in this fight. I'm not confident in this fight.
Why not?
Bitch, I'm out of spell slots.
How are you out of spell slots already?
We've had a long day.
A long day of what? You cast Dimension Door once, and then you ritual cast a spell like 3 times!
My spells must have not refreshed then, because from what I got here, Mark, they got all my upper level spell slots fucking obliterated.
That is, like,
I thought that we said that we long rested.
We had a whole
part of
ass
the session.
long rest before we went into the darkness there.
So keep in mind the dark was a difficult area, and you may have been using a lot of high-level spells. to get
He
through that.
used Dimension Door once. I know that because I fucking copied him. That's why I'm missing one 4th level spell slot.
And no, I'm missing
There you
on my 3rd level. I'm missing on my 4th level.
That makes sense because I know you also Dimension Doored again today. Because, like, as of right now, and because I mirrored your spells, I'm only used one 4th level spell slot, and then one 3rd level spell slot. Sorry, one 2nd level spell slot.
Oh, but that is the full description, Jared.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah. Yay!
It'll be fun to look forward to either making a deal with this guy or kicking his ass.
What a time to roll a nat 20.
I know, right? Yeah, I always think that success doesn't always mean you win.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, sometimes
It's like,
it's
man,
good
you
to
know,
listen.
maybe I would have liked the 14 that the natural 4 that I rolled on the
That would have been great.
on the first roll with
That
plus
would've been
10.
nice, right?
But you know, I guess we
Uh,
still would have ended up in the same spot, right?
Regardless of the
You
matter.
never know.
'Cause
I
we
mean,
didn't know.
It's the context, you know. You probably would have ended up in the
Well,
same
they give the 2 gift
location,
subs,
but
friend.
now you get to tell everyone I told you.
Both
this
Fang
was a
and
bad
Gino.
idea.
Hi, Lurk.
So, if any of the other people playing this Westmorse campaign get to know that we released Ancient Evils, it's our fault. You're welcome.
Right.
It's
right.
fine. I don't think any of them are in chat right now.
Man, we should have just took the back way, man. Behind the
Nah. This was the safest route. Trust me, topside would have been worse. Let's go down here where there's demons, devils, the Underdark, plenty of drow. That's great.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key also fiending for a fight because we haven't had one in a while and I'm ready to throw hands with people.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I genuinely...
I thought we were just gonna go to the ones that the temple that you guys went to.
And then, well, because, like, when I said, like, meet up at the temple, I was thinking, like, the original temple, but also, like, even, like, any of the other areas probably would have been fine. But it's whatever. We ended up
You're
here,
back.
and I truthfully think, like, we are entirely capable in combat under most circumstances in this cave, as long as we don't get forced into a spot where we can't long rest. We're mostly rested up. Somebody might get crit at the start. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe it doesn't end in combat. Maybe we could talk our way out of it. See what the guy wants.
It's true.
Maybe this doesn't end poorly for us still. We'll see.
I'm excited.
I know you are. I'm excited
I'll
to see how it
you
plays
all
out.
in 2 years. Bye.
We'll fucking try for next month unless one of you is busy as fuck. I just need to hear from Mike and then we could do Ravenheart shit. I've poked him like
Yeah.
twice now, but there are a few days coming up that we should be able to do shit, so.
Cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, I shall go to bed. Have a good night to you all.
Good, Ira.
Good night, rest.
Good night.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Fun
for
playing
watching.
Good
again.
night. Thank you for
Bye.
letting me watch.
No problem, boyo. Take it easy.
Alright. Night, you too.
Good night.
Bye.
Y'all are in danger. Maybe. It'll be fine. One way or another. Oh, goodness. It's gonna be a fun little time, and I can't wait to see how it plays out, so. Alrighty, everybody. That is it for me tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. Let me go find somebody to raid real quick. God, with the 2 fucking subs, too, that puts us 1 away from our next roll. On the Wheel of Pain. Alright, I do see Zanvey and Brew are both online and doing shit. Zanvey is doing some emote animating, and Brew is playing some Valorant. Some Valent. You know what? Let's go ahead. I think we'll do Zanbei today. Alrighty, everybody. Raid D's nah. What do you mean, hype train incoming? What happened? What started the hype train? Huh? There's no way it was just the 2 gifted subs, right? That's crazy. I'm so confused. How's that? What did it? Well, I guess I'll wait till that's done. Fucking if we get one more in, we get to go through the next thing. I'm baffled. Usually you need like 2 separate people to be able to set one up. Oh, you needed 2 people to start one? That's what I'm saying. I am simply baffled. No idea what's going on here. Kind of don't want to wait the 4 minutes. I'm going to start up the raid. Alright. Alrighty, folks. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by tonight. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your evening. I'm going to send you over to my good friend, Zanvey. She's currently doing some art. Very, very cool person. Go call her Sneaky for me. But until next time, everybody, be safe, be kind. I love you all. I'll see you then. We'll be doing some Silk Song here fairly shortly. Looking for that on Friday, assuming timings work out. If not, then we'll just do some more multiplayer shit with either League or 2XKO. So please look forward to that. Alright, everybody. That's it for me tonight. I'm out. See y'all then.